Well, I'm excited to play, but man, I'm ready to be home. It's been a long 3 days. So, yeah, look forward to seeing everybody in a home game soon.
That's head coach Mark. What are your Worland Lady Warriors? We're just minutes away from the opening tip-off between the Lady Warriors and the Riverton Lady Wolverines. Keep it tuned to the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
The Worland Lady Warriors and Warriors kickoff tournament actions here against the co-hosts in the nightcap. 6 and 7:40 scheduled opening tip-off. So this one is the prior game comes to a close with Riverton taking out Mountain View 66-41. We got the Worland Warriors and Green River Wolves on tap, and you have all the round ball action here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. We're streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV. I will tell you some internet drop-ins, drop-outs here. We are running off of our network hotspot, so if we get some drop-ins, drop-outs, we will try to manage that as best that we can here in this contest. Again, the Wi-Fi here that we were given just not quite quick enough, so we're going to try to run off the network and see if we can get that coming through. Right now is coming through, but we've seen a few dropouts throughout this one. We're happy to have you along here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. This is the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. This and every broadcast not be possible without the support of this community and the following businesses: Pinnacle Bank, McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate, Kings Carpet One, Diesel Pickup Specialists, Kinlan Ace Hardware, Sally's Classic Pizza, Admiral Beverage Corporation, Swing Trucking, McGarvin Moberly Construction, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant, The Outdoorsman, Worland Dental Clinic, Washkey Prevention Coalition, Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, Sage Creek Land and Cattle, Bryant Honey, and War Paint. The McGarvin and Taylor pregame show is full of features. No talk with head coach Mark Mortimer here today. They had to leave late trying to get some of the players to come on the trip. Sickness went through the team just like it went through the boys last night. We'll update you on that here in just a bit. We'll have the Lady Warrior keys to the game. Later on, our Northern Wyoming news, starting lineups, and opening tip-off. Keep it tuned here as we're approaching the opening tip-off between the Worland Lady Warriors and the Green River Lady Wolves here at the Flaming Gorge Classic 2025 edition. Worland Lady Warrior basketball rolls on here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of Diesel Pickup Specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel Pickup Specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel.
Horn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at Kings Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. Kings Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. Kings Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into Kings Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. Kings Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. We're live from Green River, Wyoming, home of the Wolves and the 2025 Flaming Gorge Classic opening game of this one for the Worland Lady Warriors and Warriors. It comes against the tournament co-host Green River Wolves. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Find them online with their listings and properties for sale at worlandwio.com. Give them a call at 307-347-4271. Looks like we have our internet squared away, found a internet port, so we are solid now. Shouldn't have any issues with the internet dropping in and out, so we appreciate you having our patience there during our commercial break. Dropped out a little bit, so we appreciate you coming back with us here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network, streaming you live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, as well as Huddle TV. Glad to have you wherever you are tuning in here on this fine Saturday evening. Those whipping winds went to the state of Wyoming yesterday. Still a few of them up there on the South Pass, but easily got here down to Green River. None of that winter weather, not too many flakes falling, so we're happy to be here bringing you Worland Warrior basketball on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame shows rolling on here as we look to dive inside of this matchup. The first thing, it is a note. Worland Warriors last week saw some sickness go to the team. Well, apparently that transferred over to the Lady Warriors. They are coming down to Green River, missing 4 of their 5 starting 5 from just a weekend ago. So this weekend, no Kat Navarro, no Maddie Robertson, no Emma Glanz, and no Lily Richardson. So it's going to be the young ones out there for the Worland Lady Warriors. Head coach Mark Mortimer talked about it last weekend, seeing who's maybe going to be that 7th player to come off the bench, give some of those starters an extra break, give them a little extra O2 against some of the more stout opponents this season. Well, we're going to definitely see that here today, as we will have 4 new players into the starting lineup. The only player remaining in the starting lineup from last weekend is number 15, Annie Page. We'll get to the rest of the starters later on our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off here from the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River, Wyoming. We step away again on the other side. We'll dive inside of this matchup between the Green River Wolves and your Worland Lady Warriors. You're tuned in to the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition. And we're back live And we're back live here in Green River, Wyoming. Flaming Gorge Classic. Worland Lady Warriors set to take on 4A's number 3 team, the Green River Lady Wolves. And we were really looking forward to this matchup after the Lady Warriors perhaps surprising 3-0 start to the weekend last weekend, beating 3 4A competitors. We're really looking forward to see what this one would be against the Green River Lady Wolves, but instead, again, the Lady Warriors missing 4 of their 5 starters. They will send out some of the younger players here, and they will definitely get an introduction to this game. And the one player that they're going to have to keep their eyes on, it's number 21, Isabel Vasco, coming into this contest for the Green River Wolves, averaging nearly 19 points per game. Smattering of scoring from the rest of the team. Green River not that deep. They're only have played 8 players throughout their 4-game winning streak to open up the season. For the Lady Warriors, their leading scorer, Kat Navarro, out, averaging 22 points per game. But their second leading scorer, Annie Page, the sophomore, averaging 11 points per contest. She's going to be a big part of this one. We'll also have to keep our eyes on Kennedy Bassett, Aiden Donahue, and Jersey Richards. They will handle a lot of the ball handling here in this one for the Lady Warriors. Miriam Guyton going to be the other one starting for head coach Mark Mortimer. But again, they got a late start out of Worland. They were trying to wait as long as they could, see if potentially Lily Richardson would make the trip, but unfortunately at the last minute just couldn't go this weekend. So as well, for those listening that were maybe going to come down for the JV contest, there will be no JV contests here this weekend in Green River. So do keep that in mind. It will just be varsity contests for the girls. Boys and girls tonight in a doubleheader. Tomorrow, our intention is to cover the girls' game because we missed their final contest at the Compete Casper Classic last weekend in Casper, Wyoming. That's our intention tomorrow. 2:40 tip-off against the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Then the Warriors and Lady Warriors close out the tournament on Saturday morning, 9 and 10:40 tips. The Warriors will take on the Grace, Idaho Grizzlies, and the Lady Warriors will take on tournament co-hosts, the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. So it's a trial by fire night tonight here for the Lady Warriors. They came in at averaging 53 points per game, giving up only 38. It's a brand new team out there. We don't know what to expect from these Lady Warriors tonight. Some of these players, got to imagine those first minutes, going to have some big eyes out there, going to have to deal with some pressure. So we'll see how they can handle that here in some big minutes early on in the season. But these preseason tournaments, coaches always say they want to see what that second unit has. Well, head coach Mark Mortimer, no better opportunity than tonight, as he will be have a forced hand here in Green River and going to have to send some of those Lady Warriors out who have minimal to some with no varsity experience here on a Thursday evening from Green River, Wyoming. Lady Warriors 3-0. The Green River Lady Wolves 4-0. Somebody going to see a loss pop up in the loss column here tonight. The other going to continue their perfect start to the 2025-2026 varsity basketball season. This is the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. McGarvin Real Estate in Worland, 307-347-4271. Contact Kitty Mortimer and team there for their real estate specialty help. 307-347-4271. Visit them online at WorlandWYO.com. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show rolls on the other side. Lady Warrior basketball just a little bit more than 10 minutes away from tipping off. Still have yet to see the Lady Warriors exit the locker room, so it's going to be a quick warm-up and out onto the hardwood for these Lady Warriors. Come back next here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is everybody's a part of the community from the bank. And you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you. And that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Lady Warriors finally are out on the floor, but as you can see, not as many players we're used to seeing for this Lady Warrior outfit after the opening 3 games that saw them go 3-0 in Casper against 4A competition. Wins against Kelly Walsh, Natrona County, and Riverton. They were coming into this matchup against 4A's number 3 squad, according to the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Girls Basketball poll. This week, it was really looking like a great matchup and to really be a big test for the Lady Warriors to see just how far they've come so far in this season. But now they will deal with some injury, deal with some illness out there, and we'll see 4 of 5 new starters out there. Annie Page, the only one that is going to remain in the starting lineup. We're just about 10 minutes or so away from the opening tap of this one. Let's look at the rest of this Flaming Gorge Classic. The Warriors and Lady Warriors tonight and Saturday morning. Double headers tomorrow. Unfortunately, just the way tournament's set up sometimes, the Warriors and Lady Warriors will be playing at the same time. Our intention is to cover the Lady Warriors because we missed a game last weekend at the Compete Casper Classic, the last game against Riverton. That's our intention right now. That one will be over at Lincoln Middle School here in Green River, Wyoming. But then on Saturday, we will have both games from Rock Springs High School. Worland Warriors will take on the Grace, Idaho Grizzlies, and the Lady Warriors will battle against the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. So competition is good here this weekend. More 4A competition for both of these squads. And for the Warriors, they even get a little out-of-state competition against Idaho's Grace, Idaho Grizzlies on Saturday. So that's all coming up here this weekend. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show is nearing its close here. We'll have a national anthem, and then, of course, we'll get to our Northern Wyoming news, starting lineups, and opening tip-off here tonight. We're going to take a break. On the other side, we wrap up the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. We'll look at our Lady Warriors keys to the game, final thoughts on the matchup, and then into our national anthem and starting lineups, all here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members. Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland. And we're back live here for the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show wrap-up. Let's dive right into our Lady Warrior keys to the game tonight. And the keys come down to those young players out there. First one's going to be slow down. Make decisions, make quick decisions, but just slow yourself down. Don't leave your feet, especially when you're trying to break pressure. Just remember the fundamentals. They have to be very good. So the Lady Warriors, they just need to slow down to start up. Second one, lean on the varsity experience that is out there with Annie Page. She played some last year and now has been in the starting lineup here today. For the guards, we're definitely going to see a lot more today from Jersey Richards as well as Aiden Donahue. They're going to primarily be able be responsible for bringing the ball up. Kennedy Bassett as well, and we'll see what Miriam Guyton has. Again, Miriam's been primarily a JV player throughout, but today she'll come into the starting lineup. So Lady Warriors just got to slow it down, lean on the varsity experience, and finally, got to be great on the boards. They are going to be outsized significantly here tonight. So that's what it's going to take, just some really good position down on the low blocks. Really got a box out there. You know you're going to give away some offensive rebounds, but you can't give away the cheap ones where everybody's watching the shot go up and watching the ball carry them away. Got to make sure that you are trying to crash those boards. Even if that means picking up a foul here or there, trying to make an aggressive rebound, that's fine for the Lady Warriors. So tonight, number one key, slow down. Number two, lean on the varsity experience that's on the floor. And finally, be great on the boards. Got to be great on the boards for the Lady Warriors. Those are our Lady Warrior keys to the game. That's going to do it for our McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. Kitty Mortimer and team. Visit online at worlandwyo.com or give them a call, 347-427-4271. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland. National Anthem comes your way next. Then it's the starting lineups presented by the Northern Wyoming News. And then, after that, tip-off from Green River High School here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bullinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland. And welcome back inside of Green River High School. It's time for our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off as the Green River Lady Wolves are being introduced here. The Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Find them online at yodaily.com. As well, online subscriptions available and weekly print publications on Thursday. For the Green River Lady Wolves being number 5, Nicole Wilson. Number 4, Sydney Eastman. Number 20, McKinley Kilpack. Number 21, Isabel Vasco. And rounding out their lineup is number 35, Sophia Arnold. For your Lady Warriors, it's Miriam Gayton wearing number 0. Then it is number 1, Kennedy Bassett. Number 2 is Aiden Donahue. Number 14, Jersey Richards. And number 15 is Annie Page as we head to the center of the court here for the opening tap. And again, imagine Annie Page is going to be the one that will be competing for this opening tap. Will be Page in the middle here. Tapping up against Nicole Wilson, controlled by the Green River Lady Wolves, and we're underway here. It's our Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off. 8 minutes ticking away here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Wolves try to get it to the inside, kick to the right side, all the way to the cup, no good. Fight for the rebound, Page had it. Jump ball should be Lady Warrior basketball, so an early Rebound there for Annie Page. Lady Warriors right away, they're going to face that pressure as they got Donahue, Bassett, and Gayton across the middle. Gayton turns it over there. Bounce back for Green River. Goes to the hoop. No good. Fight for the rebound here. Still bouncing around. Last touched by a Green River Lady Wolf. So out of play be Lady Warrior basketball. So again, first pressure, first turnover. Ball comes to Bassett in the middle. Quickly back here for Richards. Up the floor for Donahue. Baseball pass across to Gayton. Now up top into the hands of Bassett. Move to the right side. Drop off Donahue. Outside for Page. Shot fake down the left baseline. Floating shot up. No good. And down with the rebound there was Nicole Wilson. Lady Warriors miss the first. Now they force a turnover in the middle there. Lady Warriors are their first steal of the day, and now push up the floor, and it'll be Donahue to control the offense here. Picked up the dribble, needs some help, finds it in Gayton. Now Page, left wing. More than a minute gone by, still 0-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Nice little backdoor cut, kick save, and a beauty down the right side by Eastman. It'll stay with the Lady Warriors there on the deflection. Gayton to inbounds, get it in for Bassett, but threw it over the top of her head. So Gayton with a pair of turnovers here in the early goings. Going to expect some of that here and going to give the Lady Warriors a pretty long leash in the early parts of the game, but going to see a change. Gayton comes out. Into the game comes Kale Kinlan. Kinlan's first action of the season here on the varsity squad. Green River with it. Vasco bringing it up the floor. Has it straight away. Skip it across. Vasco takes on a three. Left wing on line. Good. So Vasco with the opening bucket here. This one 3-0. Wolves dump to the middle for Kinlan. Almost had takeaway. Now does. Right at the hoop. Up and good is Wilson. So back-to-back buckets there. Lady Warriors turn it over for a third time. Timeout here for head coach Mark Mortimer. Just wants to talk things over here on the Press Baker. 6:20 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 5-0 Green River. Back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members. Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pierre Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today.
5-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here in favor of the co-host Green River. Lady Warriors take a timeout to deal with this press breaker here as Bassett throws it high, tipped back in by Kinlan. Another turnover for the Lady Warriors. To the hoop, committing a foul down low. Send Vasco to line. Bassett will get tagged for that foul, I believe, down low. So Vasco with the opening bucket of the game. Three from the left wing is now at the free throw line, trying to add to the early 5-0 run for the Wolves. On the way up, too strong, left side, no good. One more free throw coming now. Second one also no good, but a rebound over the top here by Flores. Kick it out, Vasco straight away. Heat check three, that one caroms off the angle, no good, coming towards the Lady Warrior bench and out of play. Lady Warriors again trying to break that pressure. Kinlan up ahead for Page. Does so nicely. Page from behind. Nobody called it out. And now a kick ball there. And it'll stay with the Lady Warriors. Possession arrow is to Green River right now, but that was a kick ball there. No jump ball. So Kinlan cue up the inbounds play here. Page and Bassett across the blocks. Bassett comes in, has it right wing, trying to go right back to Kinlan. Dribbles, now wants it back on the right side. Here's Bassett for three. That one's a little bit too strong. Tipped away, last touch by a Lady Warrior and out of play. Great look there for Bassett, who started to find her range last weekend in Casper. Going to need some of those shots to fall here against the Wolves. Right now, Lady Warriors scoreless with 5:47 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Opening quarter here in the Flaming Gorge Classic. If you're just joining us, Lady Warriors missing 4 of their 5 starters from a weekend ago. Flip it across the board here for Eastman. She walked with it. Sent the 3, was well strong, but turned it over first. Second turnover for Green River. And Lady Warriors, they're going to have to get good at breaking this press. They're going to face it probably throughout this game, at least throughout the opening moments. Ball in for Donahue. She'll dribble left, use the dribble there. Aiden comes forward all the way into the front court, picked it up and fouled by Vasco. Vasco wanted to travel, but she'll pick up the first Green River foul. Far sideline inbounds play. Kinlan will have it again. Lady Warriors start the motion, trying to bounce it around. Ball tipped away there by Wilson. Was looking for Donahue over there in the left corner. Kinlan look to get it in again. Lady Warriors start some motion. Bassett's open in the corner, has it. Vasco defending down low for Page. Got to the right block, up and good. Annie Page opens the scoring for the Lady Warriors. 5-2 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Nice ball movement there. Bassett saw Page flash open and got it. Ball right wing now for the Wolves. Skip it across. Vasco wide open. Wilson down low. Scoops it up. Reverse layup. No good. Offensive rebound, but a backside rebound here this time by the Lady Warriors. That was Annie Page. They'll come up the floor now. Into the middle for Page. Right side for Kinlan. Shut off out there by Flores. Trying to bounce it to the inside. Stolen away by Wilson. 5th turnover for the Lady Warriors. Here comes Wilson the other way, trying to go all the way inside. Lost the handle on it. Fight for it. Tipped out right to Vasco. Dribbles past one, past another. Kicks it out for Flores. Settle the offense. 3 on the way for Arnold. Left side way off there. And Page with a rebound that time for the Lady Warriors. And then taken right back by the Green River Wolves. Blocked there by Page. She stepped on the baseline, though, and out of play. But a nice block that time against Vasco to deny the easy bucket. Lady Warriors 6 turnovers here in this opening quarter. 4:31 left to go in it. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard 5-2. Green River on top on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Ball in for Vasco. Donahue jumps out there, denies the 3. Brooklyn Phillips checked in for the Wolves, as well as Natalie Tinsky, and now a 3-second violation on the Wolves and across to the Lady Warriors. Their 3rd turnover here on Green River in the opening quarter. Arnold out of the game, Flores back in. Lady Warriors ball in, come to the middle now for Bassett. Dumps it off for Kinlan, got a little bit of room now. Dumps over the top here for Gayton, back into the game. Miriam dribbles, give it for Kinlan, now Page. Drives down the lane, puts up a floater, a little too much on it. Tapping the ball over top as Flores should stay with the Lady Warriors and will. So Kinlan, this is an awkward place to inbounds from. It's over there in that low left corner. Ball looking to come in here. Lady Warriors trying to find something. Finally does come in now for Richards. Swing it around for Kinlan in the right corner. One dribble, little backdoor cut that time by Richards. Just couldn't quite handle it. Going to be a tie-up here. Finally called, and it'll go to Green River on the tie-up. Like the little movement there from the Lady Warriors trying to get on a little backdoor cut. It was there, just couldn't hook up on the pass. Remains 5-2 here, just a little more than halfway through this opening quarter. 3:53 to go, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Vasco, cross court now for Phillips, back for Vasco. She's open, left wing, hit one there earlier, can't get that one to go. Ball tipped around, last touched by the Wolves, so it'll go to the Lady Warriors. Green River just 1 of 4 from the outside. Gayton with it, back into the middle now for Kinlan, has the dribble, running out of room, throws it to the middle for Donahue, outside, Page cross courts it now for Richards, who drives into the front court for the Lady Warriors. Picked up the dribble, tied up there, but it'll stay with the Lady Warriors on the possession arrow. Change coming for Coach Clinton Landon and the Green River Lady Wolves. Nicole Wilson back into the game for Flores. Ball comes in backside. Page got open. Left block up and good. Page has got all 4 for the Lady Warriors, and it's a 1-point game. 5-4 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Warriors hanging tough. Ball in the left corner. 3 on the way. No good. Backside rebound, though, by Wilson. Put up and back. Good for Wilson. Couple of rebounds and now a bucket. Lady Warriors trying to get it up the floor. Stolen away by Vasco. Streaking to the bucket. Up and good for another 2. Timeout on the floor here, going to be taken by head coach Mark Mortimer. Will step away with him with 3:01 to go. First quarter, Green River 9, Worland 4, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
Welcome back inside of Green River High School. Jordan McCamey with you. 3:01 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Warriors, 7 turnovers here in the early going, but hanging tough. The Wolves just got a bucket on a second chance opportunity and right off of a turnover, so Kinlan's got to get the ball in here quickly. Finally does for Page. Tops it over the top for Gayton. Has it poked away and stolen away now, and the Lady Warriors almost took it back there. But a foul called in the backcourt. Oh, no, they're going to say stepping on the far sideline there, apparently. So Lady Warriors will keep possession here after the turnover, says Green River gave it right back. Ball in for Donahue. Going to move off to her right, dribbling. Now looks to go left, bounces for Page. Dribbles left, ran out of room, stolen away by Vasco. Pushing up the right-hand side. She's got speed all the way to the hoop, right hand up and good. So 9th Lady Warrior turnover, and Vasco's got 7 in the quarter, and that's the lead, 11-4. Richards into the front court. Broke that pressure, seemed to kind of back off here from the Wolves. Give it for Page. Dribbles down the left wing. Bouncer trying to get it for Richards. Ball's on the deck, fighting for it. Finally got loose, taken away by Green River. Lady Warriors couldn't tie it up on the deck. Vasco going to go straight to the bucket against Page. Missed the layup, and Page is there for the rebound for the Lady Warriors. She's got 4 rebounds in the opening quarter by our count. Donahue up the floor for Gayton. Tipped there. Got it back for Kinlan. Now the Lady Warriors get it for Page inside. Leans in, and she's got all 6 for the Lady Warriors. 11-6. We talked about a key being to lean on the varsity experience, and so far it's been all Page. 6 points, minute 45 to go here, first quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Warriors trail it by 5. Nearly a jump pass there by Kale Kinlan, but almost taken away now outside. Mid-range 2-point jumper, bounces around, no good. Fight for the rebound. Last touched by Richards on the inside. Lady Warriors just 5 shots up here in the opening quarter. They're 3 of 5. Green River is 5 of 14. So a little disparity there on the shot attempts as Green River makes some changes and then bouncing it in wide open down the block. Blocked away again by Page, and then dribbling out of there with it is Kennedy Bassett. She'll push up the right wing now. She'll keep going, try to take on the big. Had to run out of time and get rid of it. Bounce it down the baseline. Gayton up top there for Donahue. Skip it back for Page. Thought about the 3. Now shot fakes. Goes to the baseline. Out of room. Back for Donahue. Down to the paint here. A little hook shot off the banker. No good. Like the drive there from Donahue, but no good. Rebound taken away here by Eastman. And now the Wolves settle into their offense. Skip it into the right corner. Wilson spot up 3. Corner pocket, no good. Long rebound. Wilson followed her shot, got her own. Back up and good for Wilson. She's got 3 boards, 2 offensive, and 6 points in the opening quarter. Back to a 7-point game, 13-6. Under 45 to play here in the first quarter. Donahue goes to the right side, stops just near the block, and a foul leaning against her there was McKinley Kilpack. Second foul on Green River. Gayton will inbound it. Gayton, Page, Bassett, Richards, and Donahue out there. Lady Warriors got to create some space. Trying to go in for Page. Poked away, last touched by Wilson. Lady Warriors will retain possession here. Change is coming. Kale Kinlan back in. Lady Warriors also bring in Mackley Rohde for the first time as Paige gets her first break here with 37 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball in now for Bassett. Skip it over Richards. Right side. Little drive fake. Now moves right. Trying to give it there for Kinlan. A little miscommunication between the two guards. And out of play. Lady Warrior turnover number 11. Oh, they actually say last touch by Green River, so it'll stay with the Lady Warriors. Kinlan sees that one go through her feet, and should have been a travel there, but the Lady Warriors, that's officially their 11th turnover. Back the other way, Wilson reaching in there as Donahue got screened off it. Flores in the left corner, skip it across Vasco. Back right side for Eastman. Dump it to the inside, foul there. Richards trying to defend against the big. Down on the inside, so foul on Jersey Richards. Just the second on the Lady Warriors here in the quarter. Ball comes in over the top here for Arnold. Quickly back down, Wilson. Puts on a little awkward off-kilter shot there, but banks it home right near the buzzer. Sorry, didn't track the scoreboard. 15-6 at the conclusion of one. Lady Warriors trail up by 9 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
And welcome back inside the home of the Wolves, Green River High School 2025 Flaming Gorge Classic. I believe the possession arrow, I thought it belonged to the Lady Warriors, but I could be wrong here. We'll have to just kind of wait and see. Lady Warriors late to break the huddle here. They come out with Bassett, Gayton, Richards, Page, and Donahue out there for the Lady Warriors, and it looks like it'll be Green River basketball to start quarter number 2. So Green River with it on the far side. Eastman in there with Vasco, Wilson as well. Reagan Obrey into the game for the first time. Flores goes inside for Wilson, works to the inside of Lady Warriors, missed the shot, but got her own rebound and a fight for it. Going to be a tie-up, so it should be Lady Warrior basketball. Wilson with another rebound. Lady Warriors right back into the press breaker. Tried to go there for Richards. Nice pass over the top. Lady Warriors couldn't deal with it. Blocked from behind by Donahue, but got the hand of Obrey. So the Lady Warriors turned over for a 12th time. Wolves can't hit the shot, but a foul here against Donahue, her first. So Obrey at the free throw line for Green River. First one up, first one good. Biggest lead of the day for Green River at 16-6. 10-point contest, 20 seconds into the second quarter. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Second one also good. So Obrey with 2 points, and the Lady Warriors again going to look to break that pressure. Donahue gets it now for Gayton, trying to go right back for Donahue. Turn it over, right back into the hands of Aiden Donahue there. Lady Warriors able to get it back quickly up the floor. Down low for Richards. Too much on the bank shot, no good. Lady Warriors miss it, and Flores clears off the rebound there for Green River. Trying to dump inside. Lady Warriors take it away from Green River. Their 5th turnover, and quickly up the outside goes Bassett. Tried to bounce it in for Page, taken away by Green River. Here comes Vasco. She has it almost tapped away there by Donahue. Now into the left corner. Back outside. Eastman for 3. Left wing. Rattles in and out. No good. Fight for it. Tipped right to Wilson. Too much on it, but the inside. Obrey has the rebound. Finally, the Lady Warriors are able to deal with it there. And a foul here by number 14, Eastman of the Wolves. So the Lady Warriors will have an inbounds play along the baseline here. Far side of the floor. Page dumps over the top looking for Bassett. Just a little too high on the pass. Lady Warriors, this is right where you try to go with those quick passes, but got to make sure they're accurate. That one just a little too tall for Bassett. So the Lady Warriors, they're up to 15 turnovers. Got to try to tamp those down here as this contest rolls on. A little more than a minute into the second quarter. Vasco has it stripped away. Ball's on the deck. Richards didn't know it. Fight for it on the floor. Richards able to come up with it, then dribbles around, and Vasco commits her 2nd foul of the game. Donahue. Is it tapped away? Trying to get it here to Bassett, but quickly here comes the defensive pressure. Lady Warriors got a flash here to the inside as Donahue tries to get it through again. Eastman another tip away. Lady Warriors got to go quick, get it in for Gayton. Now dribbles here up the right side, trying to get rid of it. Tipped away at midcourt. It'll stay with the Lady Warriors, and not a surprise that they're having some trouble dealing with this pressure. I mean, that's not a huge surprise here for the Lady Warriors. It's understandable. Some new players out there. I think the Lady Warriors are doing pretty well. Bassett going to take it away from the Wolves there as they tried to gamble on the steal, and here goes Bassett all the way to the hoop. Tried to dump it off, taken away. Turnover, Lady Warriors. Quickly down the other way. Shot up, no good for Tinsky, but she is fouled. And Donahue again, that's her 2nd. 2 in the quarter for Aiden, so 2 free throws coming for Natalie Tinsky. First one is true. So the Wolves 2 of 2 from the 3 of 3. 3 of 5 from the free throw line here. 3 of 3 since the opening, 2 misses from Vasco. Changes for Green River come in. Think Wilson back into the game as well as Arnold. As one more on the way is up and good for Tinsky. 19-6, 13-point game. Baker's dozen lead now as the ball's quickly in for Gayton. Up over the top looking for Page. Threw it too high there. Lady Warriors turn it over yet again. Number 17. Wilson to the inside. Missed the shot short. And rebounding it there is Annie Page, and she is stripped of it momentarily. It'll stay Lady Warrior basketball. Ball's got to come in quickly. Does for Kinlan. Bounces through some pressure. Got it back for Donahue. Goes over the top for Gayton. Brings it in now. Lady Warriors into the front court. Donahue back for Gayton. Dribbles top. Skips it across now for Donahue. Lady Warriors looking for their 2nd shot attempt of the quarter. And so far the Green River Wolves have had 7. Page gets it inside the paint to the hoop. Shot up, no good. Tipped around into the hands of Kinlan. Back for Page. Little fall-away push jump shot is no good for the Lady Warriors. So they'll come the other way, will the Green River Wolves, as Wilson had the rebound. 3 up and good for Tinsky. So Lady Warriors quickly up the floor now with Page all the way to the hoop. Left hand, no good, but a rebound taken down by Richards. Can't get the shot to go, though, for the Lady Warriors. And Arnold had the rebound. Quickly the other way comes Green River and off the hands of Tinsky and out of bounds. So turnover number 7 for Green River, 22-6. Timeout, head coach Clinton Landon and the Green River Lady Wolves. 22-6, 5:21 to go here. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Green River on top of Worland on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And we come back to live game action here. Richards with the ball now on the inbounds. Back for Kinlan. A lot of pressure here. Tries to sweep through, and a foul. Good, strong possession there from Kinlan. And a foul is going to go against Tinsky, who just hit the three. It's the third foul of the quarter on Green River. Lady Warriors get the ball in quickly. Now Bassett has a moment. Goes for Kinlan. Back for Bassett. Dribbles to the middle, tapped away there by Eastman. Lady Warriors turn it over. Quickly the other goes Wilson, tipped around now, and Kinlan's got it. So the Lady Warriors make up for that turnover there. Page has it in the backcourt. Skip it over for Bassett. And Lady Warriors into the offense. Ball to the inside for Kinlan. Leans in, almost taken away. Give it back for Bassett. Set, fire, left wing three. High arcing too much, but there's Page. Sets herself to the inside. Catches the back iron, no good. Backside rebound now for Eastman. Now here come the Wolves the other way. They start the offense. Move into the right block. Get it for Arnold. Shot up and good over the defense of the Warriors. Lady Warriors now trailing it by 18, 24-6. Donahue for Kinlan, back for Donahue. Picked up the dribble, bounces up ahead for Richards, and Lady Warriors break the pressure. Down to the baseline, trying to go for Page. Saved in there down on the baseline. Lady Warriors' 19th turnover. Eastman took it away for the Wolves. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Lady Warriors trying to find a foothold into this one. It's a 13-0 run for the Wolves, and now a three on the way for Tinsky. No good. Rebound on the inside, though, by number 0, Brooklyn Phillips, as she's got it up and good for two. Lady Warriors into the front court now. Out on the left side, Richards running out of room, tried to drop it off there. No foul called. Lady Warriors' 20th turnover, trying to get it back. Ball's loose. Tinsky comes up with it to the hoop, up and good. Lady Warriors having real trouble here with this pressure from the Wolves, 28-6. Going for a little kind of three-quarter trap pressure here now against the Lady Warriors from Green River. And now Donahue into the front court to set the offense of the Lady Warriors. See if they can get anything going. Lady Warriors 7 shots up here in the quarter, nothing made. Trying to go for Page on the bounce pass again, turned over. Phillips goes to the right side now, drop it into the hands of Kilpack. Now Arnold back for Kilpack, right wing three up and good. McKinley Kilpack with a three, and the Green River Wolves have knocked down 3 triples here in the half, and it's 31-6 Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard. Donahue just did establish in the front court there on that long pass back across. Now Donahue diving to the bucket, was down on the right block, didn't take the shot though. Page shot fake, goes to the left elbow. Out of room now, trying to get rid of it, and double dribbled with it. Number of Wolves had their hands on it, never did get knocked out of there though, and the Lady Warriors looking like going to make some fairly wholesale changes. So Kinlan, Gayton, Rhodey into the game. Brecken Dykstra as well for the Lady Warriors. So here comes Green River. Wilson trying to go to the outside, couldn't get it there. Bella Beamer into the game, number 24. So some new faces out there for the Lady Warriors. 2:05 to go in the half, 31-6. Kick out right side. Walking with it there was Flores. Ball in for Gayton. To midcourt she goes, pushing left side. Get it for Kinlan. Needs some help. Trying to go for Rhodey. Was able to drop it off now. Getting a screen, now running out of room and walked with it there. Kind of switched her pivot feet. Again, you're getting some players into the game. Got to get some breaks for the Lady Warrior starters. But you're getting into some players that are primarily JV players, have not seen the varsity court, so getting valuable minutes, but obviously a tough task here against a 4A squad, currently ranked number 3 in the 4A rankings. Ball to the middle now into the hands of Reagan Obrey. Down low it goes for Wilson. Missed the shot, tipped around. Eastman has it out in the right corner. Quickly back down to the inside for Obrey. Wilson to the hoop. Scoop layup up and good. Nicole Wilson back in the scorebook. She's got 10. And the Lady Warriors with a minute 18 to go. Won't see the full court pressure now. Looking to go left side. Kinlan had it popped away, and Tinsky thought she got it clean, but instead she'll pick up her second foul, 4th of the quarter on the Wolves. They'll give away bonus free throws on the next free throw. Ball inbounds, driving to the hoop was Rhodey. Drops it off right side, Beamer, blocked away, and into the hands of the Green River Wolves. A little back heel there, no kick away called. Wilson has it down to the low block. Flores lost it, recollects, can't hit. Shot to the inside, no good on the second chance, but up and good third time around for Obrey. And the Wolves have opened up a 29-point lead, and again, big run here, a 22-0 run for the Green River Wolves. Lady Warriors need to offer a bailout here now and then still throw it away, as was Mackley Rhodey offering the outlet, but nothing happened there. Backside for Obrey again, missed the layup short, tapped around. Lady Warriors have it now, then stripped away by Wilson, then thrown out of bounds. So Eastman will come out of the game for Green River. Lady Warriors trying to just get a bucket here in the second quarter. They've been shut out here in the quarter so far. All 6 points belong to Annie Page. Outside it goes. Rhodey lost it, and now it's bouncing around. Last touched by Wilson and out of play. Kinlan inbounds. Lady Warriors looking to get some movement here. Ball tipped down away again by Eastman. Oh, sorry, that's actually Alexis Heward into the game, number 44, not number 14. Lady Warriors got to find something here out into the corner now for Bella Beamer. Up top for Gayton. 13 seconds to go in the half here. Lady Warriors looking for a late shot. Gayton to the right side, gets another screen, dribbled off her right leg and out of bounds. Turnover number 25 for the Lady Warriors. If you're just joining us, Lady Warriors missing 4 of their 5 starters from last weekend. A lot of JV players getting starts and more off the bench getting on the floor. So valuable minutes. 3 for Heward on the outside, no good at the buzzer. Rebound down for Rhodey, and that'll bring us to the halftime mark here from Green River High School. Green River Lady Wolves 35, Worland Lady Warriors 6 at the half on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Halftime show presented by the Washkey Prevention Coalition. Coming your way next here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today.
Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. McGarvin and
We're Brian. From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! And welcome inside the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. 35-6 in favor of Green River Lady Warriors, again without 4 of their 5 starters from a weekend ago. So it's been kind of the reserves out there getting some valuable minutes, but it's been a challenge out there. We're joined now by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Coach, coming into this weekend, coming off an 0-3 start at the Compete Casper Classic, but now get more 4A competition. What are you hoping now that your team has another few days under their belt with the offense and the defense trying to get it right?
Yeah, just like we saw in the tournament, I think last week in Casper, just grow one more game at a time. You know, we got better, I think, each game in Casper. We're coming in sick. We're coming in without a starter. But I expect toughness on defense, more execution and precision on offense, and just take another step further.
Well, Coach, it sounds like hopefully we get the sickness out of the Warriors and Lady Warriors real early on in the season and get through Christmas and can kind of get healthy.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I'm over there at the JV game, and there's just coughing going on all over the place. And guys, you know, they're out of breath. They're sick. You know, guys have been throwing up all week. It's been a really hard week on the Lady Warriors and the men Warriors.
I'll say looking like the Worland Infirmary Warriors here maybe early on. But, again, you face 4A competition or face Green River, a team that finds themselves early on in the top 5 of voting according to coaches and media. What do you expect maybe most to see from this Wolves outfit?
Yeah, they're off to a good start. They've got a good team. They've got 2 guards that average about 17 points a game. A lefty shooter, number 20, blonde-haired kid. He gets out. He shoots about 10 three-pointers a game. Some good, some not so good, but he's shooting an okay percentage. And then another wing in 24 who he can score inside, outside, good driver. They got a little bit of height. You know, I think some of their weaknesses are depth. We're going to really try to get Grant Page going in this game. Grant had some good practices for us this week. And so we want to try to establish that physicality with it, but make sure that we get out to shooters and cut off the drives.
And Coach, what are you maybe hoping to learn about your team here in the final games before the new year? I know the conference schedule doesn't really start till later in January, but what are you hoping to learn before the kids get that holiday break and kind of get a little away from you before you come back after the new year?
Well, I mean, just to learn how to handle ball pressure. We're throwing the ball away 25 times a game in the first 3 games. You know, it's not going to get any easier this week, and we got to learn how to take care of the basketball, make good passes, execute the offense, and we want to run through things through GP down low, and then get good, clean shots. That's one of the reasons why we didn't shoot so well last week is we didn't take good threes, but we also were not taking a lot of inside-out threes. There's a lot of wing-to-wing or guard-to-guard threes, so we need to take better shots. I think those are things we need to learn.
Jordan McCamey joined by Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart here as the Warriors get ready to face the Wolves of Green River High School. Coach, any final thoughts here before we settle into the second half of Lady Warriors and get you on the floor here for the nightcap from Green River High School?
No, just excited to see the boys go out and play hard and like I said, fight this illness. And I think all this stuff's going to shape us as a team, and that's what we want to see.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you stopping by, and we'll talk to you post-game.
Thank you.
Head coach Tanner Hart there for the Worland Warriors. Will step away on the Washington Prevention Coalition halftime show on the other side at Stats and prep you for half number 2 here from Green River High School on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 US Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com.
Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show rolls on. The Washakie Prevention Coalition in Worland, helping our youth in Washakie County make great decisions for their future. Appreciate the Washakie Prevention Coalition. Halftime score, Green River 35, Worland 6. If you're just joining us again, we mentioned it earlier, worth mentioning again. The Warriors, Lady Warriors are without 4 of their 5 starters from a weekend ago, so some players getting some experience. Let's look into the halftime stat summary for the Green River Wolves. Brooklyn Phillips with 2 points. Nicole Wilson, 10 points, 4 boards. 4 points for Reagan Obrey, 2 for Sydney Eastman, along with 2 boards. 5 for Natalie Tinsky, 3 for McKinley Kilpack, 7 for Isabel Vasco, and 2 for Sophia Arnold. The Wolves 4-6 from the free throw line, 3 3-pointers down. For the Lady Warriors, pretty simple. Kennedy Bass with a rebound, 5 rebounds for Annie Page in that opening half, 6 points for Annie Page as well in that first half of basketball. That is it so far for the Lady Warriors here in this first half of basketball. So just 6 points, all of them belonging to Annie Page. Lady Warriors just 3 field goals made in that first half compared to 14 for the Wolves, and kind of outshot, I think, 32 field goal attempts for Green River, just 16 for the Lady Warriors. So tough half, but the Lady Warriors will come out, try to get things right in the second half, and we have the second half coming our way here in 30 seconds, the McCamey Broadcasting Network. And we come here to live second half action as a 3-second call early on here on Green River, so it'll be a turnover there to start the second half. Lady Warriors come out with Gayton, Bassett, Donahue, Richards, and Page, so same starting 5 as the opening to the game here. 15 seconds into this second half as Bassett pushes into the front court. Donahue going off to the right side, looking to kick in the corner for Gayton. Back for Donahue. A lot of traffic there between those two. Donahue for Gayton. Shot fake to the right elbow. She'll put up a shot. Banker, no good. Rebound for Richards to the inside. Could go back up. Decided not to. Fouled there on the little dish out attempt there, but Richards got a rebound on the inside, offensive variety. So Lady Warriors retain possession here. 7:26 to go, third quarter. Ball comes in now for Bassett, right side, Gayton. Back for Bassett. Looking for some movement here as Donahue comes straight away, top of the key, moves left wing, tries to go over the top for Page. Great pass there. Fouled on the way up as Page. She'll head to the free throw line. Foul on number 20, McKinley Kilpack on the inside. So 2 free throws coming here for Page. Second, no free throws attempted so far for the Lady Warriors, and Page can't knock down the first. So this is part of a 24-zip run so far. Lady Warriors trying to break that here with Page at the free throw line. And the second one is up and good. So break that 24-zip streak there as the Lady Warriors cut the lead to 28. 35-7, just about a minute into the second half. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Vasco moves to the right side, dribbles right wing, dumps it to the inside, wide open. Lady Warriors lost Sophia Arnold there in the wash that time around and give up an easy deuce off the right block. 30-point game, 37-7. Donahue tried to get the pass to Page, but taken away by Wilson. Streaking the other way, right-hand layup is good. A dozen for Wilson in the game. Lady Warriors 26th turnover of the game. Richards picked up the dribble high and now gives for Donahue. Steps in left wing. Tried to dump it there for Page. A fight for it, and a jump ball should be Lady Warrior basketball, I believe, and it is. So it'll remain Lady Warrior basketball on the tie-up. Gayton to inbounds. Bassett was there momentarily. Now he's got to get rid of it over the top. Finally does find Donahue. Drops it off for Bassett. Dribbling around right side. Dumps it to the wing. Gayton for 3. Banker, no. Too strong. Backside rebound for Donahue. Then lost it on the dribble out of bounds. So Lady Warriors, good offensive rebound, but at the end of it, turn it back over. 32-point game. We'll tell you when the game gets, if it does get to a 40-point lead, we go into a running clock situation. I don't know that they would start the boys' game any earlier than 7:40 as Vasco sends the 3, but another 3-second call. So it's kind of been one that has plagued the Green River Wolves. That's the third time they've been tagged for the 3-second violation, as they are into double-digit turnovers, unofficially, of course, by our stat work here up at the broadcast perch here at Green River High School around the walking track. Page working the left side, got just inside the perimeter. Nice little give and go. Page to the bucket, missed the shot though, kind of got sucked underneath the bucket, and now Vasco comes sprinting out the other way, and she'll head all the way to the hoop. Was fouled there. Not sure if she was on the way up or not. Foul goes against Kennedy Bassett. 2 shots are coming. Bassett did a good job of denying Vasco to go up. If you remember, Vasco was kind of hurt the Lady Warriors out on the soccer pitch at state soccer last year. Good athlete, and showing that here. She got 7 points. All of them came in the first quarter, though, as she misses her 3rd free throw of the game. Brooklyn Phillips in the game. Flores into the game for the Wolves, and now Rhodey will check in for the Lady Warriors as Richards gets a break. Remember, Warrior basketball to follow this here against host Green River. Talked to head coach Tanner Hart there. Taylor Ruckman not here for this tournament as he is out on a trip. 0 for 2 that time around for Vasco, and a good rebound by Annie Page as the Lady Warriors turn it over at midcourt, taken away. Quickly the other way now. Dribbling is Phillips outside, spinning the hole as Wilson threw up a wild shot as Page had it. Spins here, looking for an outlet, finally does take it away there and get it to Aiden Donahue. Donahue going to push all the way down to the left block. Now Gayton back for Page. She'll take on an uncontested 3. Took a long look before it spun out, no good. Rebound quickly out here for Vasco. She'll run the floor again to the hoop, plus the foul, an and one opportunity for Isabel Vasco. Foul's going to go against number 2, Aiden Donahue, her third. Actually, excuse me, no, they're going to tag Kennedy Bassett, her third. 41-7 your score. Again, if you're just joining us here late on, this one tapped off. Lady Warriors were hanging tight in that first quarter. It was 11-6, and since then it's been a 30-1 run for the Green River Lady Wolves, and Annie Page has all 7 points, and she got a rebound there after another Vasco miss. That's Vasco's 0 of 5 from the free throw line. The Warriors start the offense. Gayton Donahue, left wing. Free throw extended now. Gayton dribbles top of the key. All the way across. Now she'll go to the inside. Ran out of room. Backside pass there to the back block, but Vasco blocks it away from Rhodey. But a great little dribble drive there by Gayton. She found Rhodey on the backside. Good defense by Vasco in the end. Lady Warriors set to bring this one in. Trying to get it for Page, but then have to bounce it in for Kinlan. Drop it off Donahue. Tried to slip it through there to Page, but it's going the other way. 4:38 to go. Vasco all the way to the hoop, right hand up and good. So another bucket there for the Green River Wolves. 43-7 your score. Rhodey to the inside, looking for Page. Had it poked away momentarily. Back for Kinlan. Looking for some help. Has it poked away there, and Flores able to track it down on that far sideline. 30th turnover for the Lady Warriors. Nearly midway through this third quarter. Now Vasco in a little bit of trouble. Donahue nearly took it away from a little combo defense, and now Flores open, got to the block, blocked away, but Donahue couldn't take it away from Eastman, and a 3 for Tinsky, no good. Tapped around, and there's Page on the backside for a rebound. Nice job there by Annie Page. And quickly trying to move it up the floor is Donahue. Back for Page. Donahue in the middle, dribbles, working on Tinsky here, bounced all the way up the sideline and then tried to throw it for Gayton, but Gayton wasn't ready for it. Now streaking the floor with the left hand, up no good is Phillips, and a rebound here for Kinlan, I believe it is. So Kale got a rebound there, and now the Lady Warriors out to the right side. Here's Donahue for 3, didn't quite get that off well, might have been partially blocked, and the Lady Warriors come back the other way as the rebound was down for Phillips. Vasco dribbling top, moves left, drives past one Lady Warrior, now 2, now out of room, double team comes. Eastman to the inside, right back out, Vasco wide open, left wing 3, no good. Rebound to the inside for Flores, too strong over the top, and another rebound here, this one for Mackley Rhodey, and then it's taken away by the Wolves, right tapped into the hands of Tinsky, up and good for 2, and now a timeout on the floor. One Lady Warrior took a hard spill there. 45-7. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 2:46 to go here in the third quarter. Back after this on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Come back here on the game feed. It was Aiden Donahue that took a spill there across the hardwood, kind of taking a knock there. Can see her hold on to the back of the head here, so hopefully Aiden will be all right. She'll come to the sideline, going to get checked out by the trainer here at Green River High School as she'll take a seat on the far side of the bench. Again, even in high school, there are concussion protocols in place. So the Lady Warriors and Wolves will now have a timeout on the floor, so we take it with them here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
And welcome back inside of Green River High School. Again, Aiden Donahue off to the side here for the Lady Warriors, and they have it into the front court with Gayton. Now picked up the dribble, trying to get it for Kinlan. It's tipped away. Fight for it at midcourt. Gayton won it back, and now she'll dribble forward, try to bounce it inside for Richards. She's out of room. Trying to go outside for Kinlan, and fortunate there for the Lady Warriors. It was tapped on the sideline. I believe it was Phillips that tapped it out. Could see Donahue come back to the bench, so that's good. Ball came in looking for Page. She's able to track it down and drop it off for Richards. Quickly back out for Annie Page, deep out on the right-hand side. Skip it across for Gayton. Trying to go in now for Page, and flying across was Tinsky to take it away from the Lady Warriors. 32 turnovers. Again, don't want to keep highlighting that. It was kind of an expected thing with starters not in. Green River, a good team in the 4A division. Tinsky in the right corner pocket for three. Rattles in and out, took a long look. Tipped away into the hands of Rylan Arnell into the game. Arnell with it now, left side. The two-tone shoes there, sky blue and pink. Gayton trying to defend here against Phillips. Arnell for three, on the way, in and out, no. Fight for the rebound, blocked away on the second attempt by the Green River Lady Wolves there. And Green River took the, tapped that last. Kinlan will push it up the right-hand side. Almost lost it here against Phillips. Now needs some help. Backside looking for help. Gayton, nice job. Came all the way out. Miriam did to help out her other guard. Then try to dump it to the inside roadie. Stripped away from her there by Reagan Obrey. And Green River forward leading by 38, 45-7. Minute 10 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Driving down the lane is Tinsky. Floater up and good. Tinsky now with 9 points in the game for Green River, and we are at that 40-point threshold now with 60 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, Warrior basketball to follow this one. We'll wrap up the Lady Warrior action. They try to dump it in there for Annie Page, just kind of trying to find anything to work. Right now it's Green River 47, Annie Page 7 for the Lady Warriors. She's got all the points in this one. Lady Warriors just 1 point since the first quarter. It's been tough sledding here. They haven't been able to get the offense going much. And Green River, until just about now, had kind of kept their starters in for a majority of this. So Lady Warriors were having to work hard against that starting five for head coach Clinton Landon. Ball dumped down to the low block there. Obrey, turnaround shot, no good. Got her own rebound, fouled on the second attempt. Foul going to go against Jersey Richards. Clock's going to continue to run here. Again, about 15 seconds. Obrey will take the first free throw here. First one up and first one good for Obrey. She's 3 of 3. We're going to see the end of the third quarter here, potentially. Actually fired it off right at the buzzer of the third quarter, and it's up and good. So there goes the buzzer for the third quarter. 49-7 your score. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Warriors trail this one. Fourth quarter action coming your way next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
We're back live here in Green River, Wyoming. Flaming Gorge Classic 2025 edition. Lady Warriors, a tough one here through three quarters, trailing 49-7. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Lady Warriors again saw Aiden Downey go out of the game. It's good to see her back on the bench. She's not back in the game. Green River basketball to start the fourth quarter. Lady Warriors out there with Paige Richards. Looks like Kinlan Gayton and Mackley Rohde in the game for the Lady Warriors. Vasco's back in along with Wilson. Eastman as well. Wilson tries to drive left, outside. Three-pointer on the way for Kilpack. Off, no good. Backside rebound for Arnold. And it's up and good, or up, no good, but fouled. Foul's going to go against Gayton. Miriam's first foul. Lady Warriors have actually been pretty clean with the fouls, only 8 of them so far combined. Again, if you're looking at the clock, just joining us wondering why is it running, it's because we have gone over the 40-point threshold. At that point, they get the running clock going in the game. And in basketball, typically, once it goes over, it can stop if it gets under that 40-point threshold, unlike football where it gets to a certain point, it runs the rest of the way. No good on the second, but rebounded there by Kilpack, and the Wolves have another shot at it here offensively. Dump it into the block, turned over there. Lady Warriors take a steal away with Kinlan. Dribbling in the backcourt, working on Vasco. Moves left, now picks up the dribble, poked away from her. Vasco and Kinlan now in a foot race. Vasco goes past her, right hand up, no good. And now a very, very, very late whistle comes in against Kinlan. So Kale picks up her first foul. Second on the Lady Warriors of the half here. 6:22 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Join us for the post-game show presented by 7-Up. We'll jump into a quick version of the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show as well before the boys' game. Again, I don't expect it to tip off any earlier than 7:40. I think that for Green River faithful fans, they probably want to let them get into the gym. So we're going to have almost 30 minutes between games. So if you need to run an errand or get something to drink, have a little something to eat and come back, you can. As Paige gets the rebound there and then tied up by Arnold. And the Lady Warriors will have possession on the arrow. 5:45 left in the fourth. Remains 51-7. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard is Bassett's back in the game with her 3 fouls. Looks right, goes left now for Kinlan. Back for Bassett. Beamer's back into the game for the Lady Warriors as well. Give it for Bassett. Dribbles left, trying to penetrate. Gives back for Paige. Now Bassett. Couple of shot fakes there. Rolls out to the left wing. Now top of the key. Works it around the circle now. Drop off for Kinlan. Crossover dribble against Eastman. Bassett deep outside straight away. Crosses over against Eastman. Goes outside now looking for Richards, and Vasco jumped in front of that pass and just was able to take Richards' focus off of it, and the Lady Warriors turn it back over. Again, depending on if the team tries to go to the hotel early, we're hoping to be able to talk to head coach Mark Mortimer at the half of the boys' game. Again, there's not a ton to talk about on this game. It's really about these players getting minutes and kind of getting ready for the rest of the weekend. You saw them, again, they played a competitive opening quarter. Just since then, it's kind of been all Green River as Tinsky has it. Swings it across to the left side. Go to the block for Flores. Too high for her. Taken away by Paige. Steal there for Annie. Up ahead with Richards. Jersey moves left. Goes for Bassett. Now Paige in the left corner. Goes down the baseline. Turnaround shot. Up. No good, but fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line. Foul is on Phillips. Her first, and Paige back to the line here for the second time. Lady Warriors just their Third and fourth free throws attempted so far in the game, and Page is 1 of 3 now. I will give to the Lady Warriors. There hasn't been frustration out there. I haven't seen a lot of no lazy running, anything like that, no give up in the Lady Warriors, and I will say that that's a huge positive for head coach Mark Mortimer, as Page unfortunately missed both there, and Obrey had the rebound for Green River. 3:28 to go. There is Heward from the right corner, no good. Obrey with the rebound. Now into the hands. Heward again for 3, no good. Long rebound chance for Bassett as she'll run the other way for the Lady Warriors. Goes all the way to the right side, puts up a little jump shot. A little short there. Fight for the rebound. Comes out for Phillips. Lady Warriors take it back, though. Force a turnover and a steal there. Go for Page. Inside there for Beamer, and she's mugged as Bella Beamer will head to the free throw line. Number 24 into the game for the second time here, and now a chance to get a varsity point or two on her varsity record here. First one is up and first one is good. Quick release there. I like that. I like a good quick, I like either a quick free throw routine or I like an intentional one where there's an intentional spin of the ball. I don't like it to go on for too long, 5-6 dribbles. It's a little, gets it, looks up at the target, fires and banks it home. So 2-2 trip there for Bella Beamer. It's 42-point game. So left side, Heward, dump it to the inside, Obrey, tipped away by the Lady Warriors. Just 2:05 left in this game. Again, it's been running clock throughout this fourth quarter, so that's why the game clock is gone so quickly here. Remember, Warrior boys follow this one against Green River. We'll see if they tip it off early. Tournaments sometimes do. Great drive to the bucket, blocked away by Page, though. Sent that away on the drive by Brinley Luth. Dumping inside, looking for Bassett there, but swatted away by Tinsky. 95 ticks left in this opening game of the Flaming Gorge Classic for the Lady Warriors. Not going to be the right side of the scoreboard. Going to probably be generally frustrated with the game, but truly a lot of good still came from this. Lady Warriors trying to run the offense, getting some experience. Page, little drive fake, now pulls up from the right elbow, blocked away there. Tinsky, she walked with it, as I say, finally did get called there. Got the rebound, but then kind of shuffled the feet around a couple of times. So Lady Warriors bonus possession here as we head to the final minute of the fourth quarter, 51-9. Trying to work something here, trying to get it in for Page. Tipped away from her, loose across the middle. Tinsky has it, she lost it, tapped away by Beamer, and here comes Green River the other way. Into the hands of Arnold. Outside it goes, back for Arnold. Looking for Obrey, straight away Tinsky, move for Heward. Green River kind of working this clock away here. The Wolves, I think they're going to set up kind of the time waster here, the final. They're just going to exchange it across the top. And the Lady Warriors, they'll continue to defend. Almost took it away there between Richards and Bassett. Heward, shot fake there. Arnell now 21 seconds. Lady Warriors, again, they've got a lot of good effort here today. I mean, I think they worked hard here trying to take it away up top, and Bassett will continue to try to do so. Heward, backside now for Tinsky. 10 seconds to go, and Lady Warriors can kind of let this one tick away here. Final score on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, it's going to be Green River Lady Wolves 51, Worland Lady Warriors 9. Post-game show presented by 7-Up, your way next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com.
From the
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them, trying to, give back to the community. And Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is all there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than...
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
And welcome back inside of Green River High School. Flaming Gorge Classic 2025 edition. Lady Warriors rounding out their contest. There was a tough one, losing 51-9 the final in this one for the Lady Warriors. They had kind of clawed into it in the first quarter. It was 15-6 after one, but after that it was a 36-3 run after that to end the game for the Lady Warriors. They only had 3 field goals in the game. All of them belonged to Annie Page. The points in the second half came all from the free throw line. They were 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 points in that second half, all from the charity stripe. The Lady Wolves, they backed off some of the pressure throughout that game. I mean, I think it was a good game in the sense of the Lady Warriors that they got some of those players some action in the game, just kind of get a feel of a varsity game. And I thought that Green River was also respectful, kind of knowing the situation. I think head coach Landon and the rest of the Wolves out there, like they played hard, but they also knew late on that it was, well out of reach. And I thought there was a lot of respect in the game, and I still think the Lady Warriors will talk about that one. They won't talk about the scoreboard. That was tough, of course. They won't talk about the scoreboard at the end of it, 51-9, but I think can still look into this game and find some positives in it. And for the Lady Warriors, 51-9, the final in this one. Warriors and Wolves going to battle it off here. Still about 25 minutes from the opening tip of the boys' game. So again, if you need to grab something to drink or need to grab something to eat, do a quick errand, maybe do the dishes, fold a laundry, whatever you got to do, you can do that in between. We're glad to have you here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network at the postgame show presented by 7-Up. We're streaming live to Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, as well as Huddle TV. So glad to have you along no matter what is wherever you're joining us, whatever live stream you are choosing. We're happy to have you along here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. 51-9 the final. This is the postgame show presented by 7-Up. We'll take a break. On the other side, we'll look inside the stats, close out the postgame show by 7-Up, and get you into the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show before the boys, the Warriors, and the Wolves tip it off here in just about 25 minutes from Green River High School here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Every Warrior needs the support of their shield. Thank you to the following shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pierre Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom designed warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the shield today. Contact Jordan McCamey at McCameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. And welcome back inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. 51-9 your final. Let's wrap up the stats in this one. Again, we'll look at both teams. For Green River, 2 points for Brooklyn Phillips. We'll just go scoring here for these two teams. 12 for Nicole Wilson, 6 for Reagan Obrey, 2 for Sydney Eastman, 9 for Natalie Tinsky, 3 for McKinley Kilpack, 11 for Isabel Vasco, 6 for Sophia Arnold. 8 of 14 from the free throw line for the Lady Warriors. Scoring is simple. Annie Page with 7, and it was Bella Beamer with the other 2. Lady Warriors 3 of 6 from the free throw line. No threes in the game for the Lady Warriors, and again, the only field goals belonging to Annie Page in that first quarter. There will be frustrations coming out of that game, understandably so. 51-9, way too many turnovers. I mean, I think by the end of it, we had Lady Warriors at like 35, but I think they had like 25 at the half, so they improved that in the second half. You have to look at this game not as, I guess, trying to think, like, can't go a broad brushstroke on this one. Again, you had players that have never started a varsity game out there going up against 4A team that put on full court pressure right from the start. I thought they played a very good first quarter, and then Green River kind of took control after that, and that's how it finished 51-9. They'll try to reset it. They'll get ready for Evanston, the Lady Red Devils, tomorrow from Lincoln Middle School. Again, since we missed a Lady Warrior game, we were intending on covering that game. Again, the Lady Warriors very short-handed this weekend, so I'll consider that here tonight. Might put a poll out to kind of give you, the fans,
kind of an option on what you'd like to see tomorrow on a Friday, because, again, the teams play at the same time, both tipping off at 2:40 tomorrow, one here at the high school, the other over at Lincoln Middle School. So we'll kind of give you a vote in on that one here later on. And if you have my phone number and want to give me a text, think what we should do. Again, I thought from a fairness perspective, Lady Warriors didn't get to cover them in their final game at the Compete Casper Classic, so I thought I'd make it fair by the Lady Warriors getting 3 games this weekend, boys getting 2 games covered, doubleheader to close this thing out on Saturday morning. So, again, if you have my number, you can text me, leave me a comment on Facebook at the McCamey Broadcasting Facebook page. 51-9 the final here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. That rounds out our postgame show presented by 7-Up. On the other side, we'll jump into a McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Warriors and Wolves about 20 minutes from the opening tap here from Green River High School on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com.
And we're back live here from Green River High School. Flaming Gorge Classic, Worland Warriors, Green River Wolves set to close out day number 1 as the Warriors take on the co-hosts in another 3A versus 4A battle here. The Warriors will take on the Wolves, who boast a couple of scorers, average about 17 points per game. Warriors will kind of look to improve on their weekend. We talked with head coach Tanner Hart. You kind of heard it. Wanted to have his guards deal a little bit better with ball pressure, trying to get Grant Page a little more involved this weekend. Again, mentioned Taylor Ruckman is gone on a pre-Christmas trip, so he is not here for this weekend's games. So he will be a missing piece for the Warriors. So out of the starting lineup he goes. Elias Mitchell back into the starting lineup. That'll kind of be the switch there. And the Warriors, again, their guards, Cooper Cannon, Gunnar Mascaro, they're going to have to handle the ball well. And hopefully we can see Michael Williams get a little bit working here this weekend. But we take a look at these two teams, kind of a polar opposite start to the year for the Warriors. They're 0-3 to start the season. Green River is 3-0 to start the season, and again find themselves inside the top 5 of the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Boys Basketball Poll here in week number 2. Again, mentioned the Lady Warriors earlier. Kind of didn't get the votes earlier on didn't get the votes earlier this week after that opening weekend. I think that the voters maybe want to see if the Lady Warriors would prove it, and if they kind of know what's going on this weekend, kind of feel like these games maybe shouldn't count against the Lady Warriors. These are character-building games. These are varsity minute-type games. Going to see the likes again. We saw a lot of Jersey Richards, a lot of Kennedy Bassett. We saw Aiden Donahue out there. We saw Miriam Gayton. We saw so many players out there for the Lady Warriors. It's going to be a learning curve there. So the Warriors come into this one again 0-3, taking on the Green River Wolves. Warriors last weekend losses to Riverton, Natrona County, and Kelly Walsh. They'll get more 4A competition here this weekend. Start with the Wolves. They'll get the Red Devils of Evanston High School tomorrow, and then round out the tournament on Saturday morning, taking on the Grace Idaho Grizzlies. So get a couple of Wyoming teams and then a squad from over in the they're over in Idaho to close out this tournament. Lady Warriors again lost to the Lady Wolves here earlier, 51-9. Tomorrow they'll take on the Evanston Lady Red Devils and then close it out against tournament co-hosts, the Rock Springs Lady Tigers, on Saturday morning. This is McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Warriors warming up out there along with the Wolves. We're a little more than 10 minutes away from the opening tap here from Green River High School. We're going to take another break here on the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. On the other side, we dive inside of the matchup. Keep it tuned to Warrior Basketball on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland. The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
We're back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Find them online at worlandwio.com. That's worlandwio.com, or give them a call, 307-347-4271. Under 10 minutes to go till we tip this one off from Green River High School. Worland Warriors, Green River Wolves. Final game of day number 1 here in the Flaming Gorge Classic. Varsity and JV across 5 gyms here in Green River and Rock Springs. It's a big tournament. Thanks to the ADs out there to make this happen. And, of course, all the volunteers, all the referees, huge shout-out to them for making this happen. For the Warriors and Wolves, let's dive inside of this matchup. For the Warriors, leading scorer in the game, the year so far, Cooper Cannon averaging about 11 points per game. Grant Page right at 9. Taylor Ruckman, who's gone, is averaging 9.3. Plus, he's the leading rebounder for the Warriors. They're going to fill that void here in this game. One thing for the Warriors, not that they necessarily have like a 3-point shooting specialist out there, although I think Michael Williams could fill that role. The Warriors opened up the season at the Wyo Sports Ranch last weekend, 3 of 38. Do not expect 8% shooting from the outside to continue. Warriors, they won't shoot 8% from the field for the rest of the year. It's kind of a misnomer. It's an outlier. So expect that to improve again last week as kind of the floating hoops there in the YSR. Again, you didn't have the backdrops like you do here in a normal gym. So I'm hoping to see the shooting improve here for the Warriors in weekend number 2, because a huge stat is Cooper Canny's 0-17 from the 3. And we know, based on last year him coming in, we know he can shoot the 3. That's going to change for the Warrior guard. But again, the job and the duties of Cooper Cannon have changed after last year. Came in as a bench player off the bench last year. Brian Caballero was the one kind of leading the offense, and now Cooper Cannon has moved into that role, he and Gunnar Mascaro. So we'll see if he can lead the offense and kind of find his offense here in this contest. For the Green River Wolves, 2 players to keep an eye on. It's number 20, Dylan Archibald, and number 24, Dax Taylor. They both come in averaging over 17 points per game. They have Archibald's the one that's he's going to launch up threes. He's 9 of 31 on the season, so that's averaging about 10 threes per game. Head coach Tanner Hart talked about it. Some good shots, some not so much good shots out there for the Warriors. The Warriors got to defend the perimeter a little bit better than last weekend. We'll see. It's kind of a pick your poison defense so far for head coach Tanner Hart. And this is a learning period for this Warrior team. Again, there's some teams that come into the season, they know what their ceiling is. They know what the expectations is. Teams that return a lot of seniors, or teams that were in state tournaments or state championships or deep late season, postseason runs. This Warrior squad missed the state tournament last year, losing in a loser-out game on day number 3 at the regional tournament last year. First time they had missed the state championship in a decade. So it's an identity question coming into this season for these Warriors. And again, we don't want to paint in those broad brushstrokes. You start to fill in some lines here as you're into weekend number 2. But, of course, heading into the Christmas break, it's going to be a long layoff. The Warriors will play these 2 games, or these 3 days, 3 games across this tournament, ending on the 20th. They won't play another varsity basketball game until the 8th of January when we head to Rawlins, Wyoming to take on the Outlaws. So a big gap, big layoff here in between games for the Warriors and Lady Warriors when it comes to Christmas break. But right now, we're prepping you for Warrior basketball on the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show. We're about 5 minutes away from the starting lineups and opening tip-off brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News. We step away on the McGarvin and Taylor pregame show. On the other side, we get into our Warrior keys of the game, round it out, and get you ready for Warrior basketball here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warrior Special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
If we can get the frame right there, welcome back inside the McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate pregame show. Let's close out the pregame show with our Warrior keys to the game here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network as we get ready for this one as the Warriors and Wolves are moments away here. Keys to the game for the Warriors. Number one, deal with ball pressure. Defensively, they just got put under a lot of pressure last week. Got to find a way to break that pressure, get into the offense. Number two, be more disruptive on defense. Got to get some tips. Got to close out the three-point line because so far the Warriors have not done a great job of closing out that perimeter area, and we know that Green River will shoot. Last one, generate good shots out of the offense. They got to work inside out, get some of those shots up. We talked about that three-point shooting. It's because the Warriors ended up forcing up shots instead of creating and generating shots. Grant Page has got to get going tonight. So for the Warriors, deal with ball pressure, be more disruptive on defense, and generate good shots out of the offense. That's going to do it for our McGarvin and Taylor pregame show here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Find them online at worlandwio.com, 307-347-4271. Our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups and opening tip-off coming on the other side. Warriors and Wolves minutes away on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
We're Brian Honey.
So 5 generations of beekeepers here in the Bighorn Basin, and we run a little over 10,000 hives of bees throughout all the counties in Wyoming. You know, I feel like they were always a part of the community, and we were just kind of right on the side with them trying to give back to the community, and Pinnacle Bank does an awesome job at that.
I see the Pinnacle employees, everybody that works in there, DJ lives by me, so the community is always there. Everybody's a part of the community from the bank, and you always have a good feeling knowing that someone's taking care of you, and that's what Pinnacle Bank has always been for us.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor & Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
McGarvin and Taylor Real. Welcome back inside of Green River High School. PA Man starting to announce our starting lineups. Our starting lineups are brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News. Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Weekly print publications. National Anthem number 2 coming your way now on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Hit us with the double national anthem, one before the girls' game, one before the boys' game. Kind of threw that at us there. So we're always happy to hear the nation's anthem, though. Whether it's once or twice, we're happy to have it here. Time for our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups here, presented by the Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Weekly print publications on Thursday.
Thursdays, they have local, regional, national news, classifieds, dedicated sports section, and more. Find them online at yodaily.com. That's WYO-daily.com. Starting lineups in this one, we'll start with the home-standing Green River Wolves. They'll go with number 3, Jake Demeret. Number 5 is Gavin Jones. Number 11, Adam Robertson. Number 20, Dylan Archibald. And number 4, Dax Taylor. For the Worland Warriors, they'll go number 10, Gunnar Mascaro. Number 12, Cooper Cannon. Number 22, Grant Page. Number 23, Elias Mitchell. And number 24, Michael Williams. Those are our starting lineups presented by the Northern Wyoming News. Back with the opening tap here in 30 seconds on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
And we come back here to the PA man getting the final introductions here of our starting lineups. Again, to remind you, for the Wolves, it's Demeret, Jones, Robertson, Archibald, and Taylor. For the Warriors, Mascaro, Cannon, Page, Mitchell, and Williams. The Warriors taking on the co-host Wolves here to kick off the 2025 Flaming Gorge Classic nightcap game of day number 1 here in Green River, Wyoming. Teams out on the floor. Warriors in their home away blacks, gray numbers. Gray lettering, orange numbers. Warrior spear across the back shoulders for Green River in their home green and whites. White jerseys, green numbers, black trim, Green River across the front of those jerseys. This is the Northern Wyoming News opening tap, brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Find them online at yodaily.com. Weekly print publications on Thursday as Page and Demeret are in the middle to get us going here in this one. The Northern Wyoming News opening tip-off controlled by the Green River Wolves, and we're underway here as the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Running in the opening quarter is Zell. Move it here to the right side. Driving is Taylor. Kick it outside right. Drive now by Jones. Bringing it around Robertson. Good defense by the Warriors here. Jones to the elbow, nearly poked away there by Gunnar Mascaro. An early near takeaway, and now the Warriors jump it there with Mitchell. Tapped away, it'll stay with the Green River Wolves. I think the Wolves even thought they lost out of bounds, but the official here on the near side said, no, Mitchell just got a piece of it out of bounds. 27 seconds in. Williams will come defend the inbounds here. Balls comes up for Jones. Cannon kind of reaching in here, hassling. Jones to the top for Demeret. Flashers going through. Outside it goes now for Archibald for 3. No. Over the top goes Taylor. He banks it home here for the Green River Wolves. And they're first on the board. Now the Warriors into the front court. Mascaro looks to the inside. Get it for Page. He'll go to work inside on Taylor to the hoop. Fall away, no good. There's Mitchell with an offensive board. Back for Page. Mismatch here. Leans in. No, Page can't find the range there. And it's a jump ball. Warriors will retain possession. So back-to-back misses there for the Warriors, but Mitchell had an offensive rebound, and Page fought for that. So Warriors bonus possession here. See if they can pay it off. Right baseline inbounds. Mascaro drops it off for Page inside, and he walked with it. Made the bucket, but he walked with it first, settled himself, and then moved that pivot foot. Like the idea that the Warriors getting him involved. And again, Page been finding his feet here in the early goings, missed his junior year, and still kind of getting into full game shape and ready to go. Here goes Taylor down the baseline, throws it across the middle, and stepping on the baseline out of bounds. Warriors took it away regardless. Almost a bummer for the Warriors. Would have got out on a quick fast break run, but instead, ball comes in for Cooper Cannon. Now gives off for Michael Williams. Got a little call of the play in there from head coach Tanner Hart. Cannon up top, dribbles left, now moves right on Jones. Finds it for Williams, steps in. Demeret, soft defense, trying to go for Page. Intercepted across the middle. Warriors' second turnover. Ball to midcourt, 2-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Green River Wolves, 6:25 to go in the quarter. Jones down the lane. Cannon recovers. Kick it up top now. Robertson for three. Spins off, no good. Page there with a rebound for the Warriors, his second of the game. Now quickly up the floor come the Warriors. Cooper Cannon with it. Lost the dribble momentarily. Needs some help. Swing it across for Williams. Top of the key now. He'll move off to his left. Sets into the corner for Cannon. Set. Fire. Little bit too strong there. Backside rebound now for Dylan Archibald. Quickly up the floor go the Wolves. Left side, and Jones nearly walked with it there, but gets it off for Archibald. Straight away, Demeret. Archibald thought about the three for the lefty. Now gets rid of it. Jones. Right side or left side free throw extended. Drop it back. Three on the way for Robertson. Left corner, good. So a pair of buckets to start the day for the Green River Wolves. They're on top 5-0 here. 2.5 minutes into the game. Warriors remain scoreless. Cannon drives. Left side bounces it in for Page. Sets, fires off the glass. No good from the left block. So another miss there for Page. Archibald with Demeret with the rebound on the backside. So now the Wolves working it here, trying to extend their 5-point lead. Warriors looking for a defensive stop. Defense hasn't looked bad for the Warriors. Offense just hasn't gotten through. Now it's a takeaway here for Cannon. Then he loses the handle at midcourt, throws it back for Page. Give for Williams. So the Warriors come up with a steal. Good timing, needed it. Williams wants it back from Mascaro. Gets it, left corner. Now drives into the paint he goes. Little hook shot is up, no good. Fight for it, coming down. Demeret with it again. So the Warriors miss out again. Then it was Page that got it, missed the shot, poked out of his hands, and out of bounds it goes. So the Warriors 0 of 6 from the field to start this one. I like the shot selection and the drive from Williams, and then Page, again, frustrated with himself here, not able to finish around the cup. He's had some good looks. Mitchell jumps that first screen as Archibald moves to the right side. Give for Jones. Taylor down the lane he goes. Taken away again by the Warriors. Here come the Warriors the other way with Cannon. All the way to the hoop. Bank shot up. No good. There's a rebound on the inside for Mitchell, and he'll head to the free throw line for two. Mitchell's second offensive board. And the foul's going to go here against number 24, Dax Taylor. So Warriors trying to break the scoreless streak here with 4:23 to go. Nearly 4 minutes into the game, and Mitchell is able to get that to crawl over the front and go down. So the Warriors on the board. No field goal yet, but they do have a .51 now. Checking in for the Wolves, number 25, Jake Stanton into the game. No changes yet for the Warriors here. Head coach Tanner Hart giving some coaching to Michael Williams up here on the near sideline. Second one, no good. Quickly out of there is the check-in Stanton. Up the floor go the Wolves. Dribble to the inside for Robertson. Now gives for Taylor. Quick kick out for Demeret for three. That one's way too long. Fight for the rebound on the inside is for Cannon, and tapped out a play there. So bad miss for Green River, and Cannon gets the rebound and that poked away from out of bounds. So Warrior basketball here with 4:06 to go. Both teams not shooting well. The Wolves just 2 of 5 thus far. Warriors 0-7 from the field. Here goes Williams to the hoop, off glass and good. Great drive for Michael Williams as he's got the first bucket for the Warriors. Cut the lead to 2, 5-3. 3:48 to go first quarter. Outside it goes. Shot fake there from Robertson. Past Williams into the corner. Demeret. Looked like he kind of started before he got the ball on the deck. Thrown outside. Robertson able to bring in that pass from Demeret. Demeret now for Archibald. 3, right wing, no. Shot it, faked it, drives inside. Floater won't go. And Page blocked the second, but they say got him on the arm. So the rebound for Stanton, and Page will pick up the first foul for the Warriors, and that sends Stanton to the free throw line, as you can hear the Green River faithful on that far side of the gym here out in good numbers. First free throw up and good for Stanton. Double up lead at 6-3 here. Avon Jones into the game for Cooper Cannon. Stanton, one more on the way. Second one rolls around and finds its way home there. Shooter's roll. And the Warriors come ahead now, trailing by 4. Tough shooting to start it. Williams to the free throw line. Needs help, finds it in Mascaro. Gunner dribbles top of the key, bumps off his defender. Jones shot fake there. Avens step back. Now give for Mitchell, quickly for Williams. Didn't close him out. 3 on the way. That one's short, though. Fight for it. Page has got it. Recollects. Works on Demeret. Bangs into him and off the glass home there for Grant Page as he's got his first bucket of the day. And now a foul on the way, a blocking foul. Not sure if I think they said it was on the floor. They call that on Mascaro? No, it was on the way up there, so that'll send Taylor to the line. Not sure who they tagged. I thought it was Gunnar Mascaro, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. Second foul on the Warriors. Ball set to inbounds here. Got it for Demeret. He'll work on Williams. Turnaround blocked away there. Now ball's free. Nice job by the Warriors as Mascaro's got the rebound for Worland. Timeout taken now. 30-second variety for head coach Tanner Hart and the Worland Warriors. 7-5 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back after this on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001.
Just an injury timeout, so we come back thanks to McGarvin Moberly for their sponsorship. Isaiah Salazar into the game for head coach Tanner Hart, wearing number 2. Has it now, looking for a screen from Mitchell. Tried to split the defenders, did. Puts up an awkward shot, no good. And a rebound down for Stanton, and quickly the other way comes Green River, driving all the way to the hole, blocked away by Mitchell, and then it was saved inbounds off of Page there by Stanton. Mitchell couldn't grab it because he was already out of bounds. Warriors just 2 of 10 from the field thus far. Archibald had his shot blocked. Neither team shooting well. 2 of 9 for the Wolves. Salazar out. Williams comes back in. I think there was a little bit of blood, so had a little bloody nose, so I had to get that plugged up, and back into the game he goes. Mascaro tried to take that away, and that's a walk there. They're not going to call a foul. Ooh, and the backside is going to call the foul there, and that's poor crewmanship there as the near referee to the play had called a travel and overruled by the backside referee there. So again, some of these crews don't work together very often, and Mascaro will get tagged for his second personal foul, and that's kind of the unfortunate part there for the Warriors. So Mascaro is out. Nearly a turnover forced by the Warriors, but instead it's a foul, and now Demeret from the right side corner, no good. Rebound down for Dax Taylor. Puts up a wild shot in the middle, and then there's Grant Page, and he's fouled down on the way down. So foul's going to go against Jake Stanton. So Green River now 2 of 11, Warriors 2 of 10 unofficially here based on our scoring stats. Cooper Cannon back into the game. 2:07 to go. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Green River 7, Worland 5. Cannon crosses over, trying to step inside the ring. Didn't get it. Now has it to Williams down the right block. Works on his man to the bucket. And now an offensive foul. I don't know there against Williams. He'll go the other way. You kind of just have to take that one, but pretty soft call there as number 22, Reese Wild, just kind of got bullied off it there. So an offensive foul on the Warriors. Tough one goes against Mascaro, then a tough one on a banker good for Williams. So back-to-back fouls on the Warriors. Now going down the lane is Taylor to the hoop. Gets it on the inside. Missed the shot, though. Just comes off the bank awkwardly. Now Mitchell comes out of it the other way. Gives it off for Jones. Jones to the right side. Back for Mitchell. Swinging around. Williams wanted it. Cannon has it. He'll move left now. Trying to go up with it, then he tipped it out of bounds, and it'll go to the Wolves there. So the third Warrior turnover. Still a 2-point game, 7-5, minute 33 to go here. Defense has been the story in quarter number 1. Ball comes in quickly for Robertson. Now got it back for Wild, and Jones gets a screen. Ball's loose. Walking with it was Dax Taylor, then a 3 on the way, no good for Archibald. Elias Mitchell the other way, throws it up for Cooper Cannon. Took a third step, though, on the way to the hoop and turned it right back over. So Wolves 1 of 6 from downtown. Warriors just 0 of 1. They've only taken one shot thus far. Stanton back into the game. Changes for the Warriors. Page, Avon Jones in there, so no changes that I saw. Now Archibald goes down the left baseline there. Just got a quick first step, and the Warriors give up an easy one there with 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. Jones on the left side, defended here by Garen Stice. Give it for Williams. Dump to the inside for Page. Nearly lost it. Works out. Give for Cannon. Now straight away Mitchell. Quick around for Williams for three. Got it! Bang from downtown for Michael Williams. Warriors need it. Cut the lead to 1. 9-8. Now Jones sprints the other way. Cannon left behind. Stanton spin move there. Inside. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Fight for it. Stanton swatted out there by Williams, and that'll be his second personal foul here in the quarter. Warriors outworked on the boards that time around. So Williams with 2 and Mascaro with 2. They're going to have to play well here the rest of this half. I think they're going to bring Salazar in here to take Michael Williams out after making the 3. I think 2 is on that little spin move from Stanton. He spun move, then established himself, and spun again. Probably should have been a traveling violation there. First free throw up, no good for Stanton. Mitchell comes out. So Mitchell comes out. Salazar comes in. Williams stays in there. First free throw no good for Stanton. Second one also short. And then Stanton comes over the top of Salazar. Gets another rebound. Almost tied up on the inside. And it's going to be a tie-up. It'll stay with the Wolves, I believe. And Will on the possession arrow. But Stanton another rebound. That's like his third. He got 2 rebounds on that one as they missed another shot. All looking to come in. Got to be a 5-second call. Stanton gets free on that outside. Puts up a shot, no good. Ball tipped around. Wild puts up a scoop shot underneath, and Michael Williams, that's 3. And the Warriors' best shooter is now heading to the bench for an extended period there. Warriors just cannot clear the boards, and it has cost them here late on in quarter number 1. And this will send, again, Reese Wild to the line for free throws. Free throws 5 and 6 here in the quarter. Warriors been tagged for 6 fouls so far. Wild, tough shot there. Kind of came out of, I think it came out of his hand kind of late, I think. Kind of came out frozen rope style. Second one also no good. Stanton, another offensive rebound. Leaned in. Straight up defense there. Nice job that time by Derek Hackbart that time. So another missed free throw there for the Wolves. And now Bolin Barthelmess takes a mid-range jumper. Can't get that one to go. Stanton another rebound. He's been a rebounding machine here. Gives it for Jones at the buzzer. Banker won't go. Quarter number 1 in the books. 9-8. Green River on top in a defensive struggle. Poor shooting for both teams. Second quarter next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Second quarter set to start here. Warrior basketball out of the quarter break. 9-8 your score in favor of Green River. And again, the team's shooting a combined about 22.5% from the field. Combined 6 of 27 in the quarter. So something's got to change here for the two teams. Warriors in the front court with Cannon going outside Jones. We got Mascaro, Page, and Mitchell out there as well. Again, Michael Williams late on picked up his third foul, so don't expect to see much of him in the quarter. Might see a little bit more of Derek Hackbarth. Maybe see Kobe Bradshaw come into the game. We'll have to see. Cannon right side, Mascaro. Mascaro back for Cannon. Fake from three, ball tipped here and taken away by Green River. Into the hands of Garen Stice. Down low, wide open, up and good here. Don't have a number on that one, don't have a 21 on their roster, but it's a bucket up for Green River, 3-point game now. Outside Cannon. Well, pass fake there to get it past his man. There's Cannon open for three. Light the Cannons. Coop drops his first of the season there to knot this one up at 11 apiece. Cooper Cannon good from downtown. 30-second timeout on the floor. 11-11 Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
And welcome back inside of Green River High School. 7:20 to go here. Second quarter, 11-11. Tied up after that Cooper Cannon three. Warriors needed that one to go. Coop's first three of the year. Bring the ball up top in the hands of Robertson. Goes left for Jones. In the left corner, three on the way for Archibald. Got it, left corner pocket three is good on the answer. Or excuse me, that was Robertson for three, and the Warriors back the other side. Mitchell straight away for Cannon. Now Jones. Page wanted it, gets it over the top, sets himself. A little hook shot off the glass is no good again for the Warriors, and Jones comes away with the rebound here for Green River, and then losing it out of play. Turnover on the Green River Wolves. The student section letting the officials have it, but it's the way they saw it. So ball inbounds here. Zane Dodson checking in for Green River. Warriors don't make any changes now. Jones on a dribble still, tries to kick it off for Mitchell, tracked it down there. Mascaro quickly for Cannon. Page wants it, gets it down low, then left the ball behind. That's another turnover for the Warriors, fifth of the game. Quickly the other way goes Taylor. Good defense by Mascaro in transition, able to force the miss. And now here comes Cooper Cannon the other way for the Warriors. Crossover dribble taken away now by Robertson. Back the other way, Taylor swatted away by Mascaro. That one looked clean there as Taylor had an awkward body movement that time around. But right now this Warrior team has gotten a couple of tough fouls against him, and that's the third against Mascaro. So two starters, Mascaro and Williams now with three apiece, and this will send Dax Taylor to the free throw line. First one up and good. He's got 3 points so far in the game, 6:03 to go. Warriors going to keep Mascaro out there. They're just going to say just going to have to play disciplined defense, can't go for those blocks, and just going to have to be good defensively. We'll see what Green River does, try to take advantage of those as Taylor goes 2-2. Quick 4-0 run for Green River, makes it a 5-point game, 16-11. Can will be met right at midcourt here by Robertson. Outside it goes for Jones here on the right side. Free throw extended, now straight away. Picked up the dribble, looking for help. Outside Mascaro, Gunner, one dribble now, going to work on Dax Taylor. Crossover dribble, left Taylor behind, inside out. Jones, left corner pocket, steps inside the perimeter, no good. Mitchell is undercut there by number 21. We'll try to confirm that number here just momentarily. It's actually 21 as Garen Stice had the number wrong. Quick officials timeout to get a check in, and Michael Williams will come in. So he's got 3 fouls, comes in for Jones. 5:33 to go in the half. 16-11. Nice job. Williams got to be left the layup short. Fight for it. Now Mascaro's got to be careful there. Can't pick up number 4. Taylor with it. Quickly to the midcourt for Demeret. So the elbow, ball's loose on the deck. Here comes Mitchell. It's a foot race the other way against Robertson, and he had it stripped away from him in the end. Warriors call it inbounds play, and that's kind of been the story of the season for the Warriors, and they've had breakaways, unable to do much with it. Taylor, Robertson got back to deflect that one away. Gavin Jones back in, Jake Stanton back in. Stanton, a rebound machine in the first quarter, had 7 rebounds, 3 of them offensive. Page hasn't touched it in a while. Williams open, left corner pocket 3, and he got it again. Finds the range from outside, 16-14 game. Demeret. Give for Archibald. Now it's poked away from Stanton by Williams, almost taken away again. Stanton, drop off Archibald, moves left, takes on a 3-foot on the line, it looked like. Long rebound, Demeret. So Demeret, another rebound for the Wolves, and now the ball is taken away by the Warriors. Another turnover on Green River. Cannon has to back out away from trouble. Almost lost the dribble. Now needs help. Finds it outside Mascaro. Good defending from Jones throughout. There's Taylor. Give it off for Williams. Williams backs it out, looking for a screen from Page. Now a little spot up. Mid-range jumpers, no good. Backside rebound now for Taylor. He'll sprint out the other way, and now a whistle at mid-court. Connor Mascaro just picked up his 4th personal foul in the first half. That's tough for the Warriors. Secondary guard, good defensive player, and we might not see him again until late third quarter. 4:11 to go in the half. Demeret left open, left corner pocket. Took a look, but a little too strong there for the Wolves. Backside rebound for Kobe Bradshaw. Now a timeout on the floor. Wants a full variety, does head coach Tanner Hart. 16-14 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. More second quarter action from the Flaming Gorge Classic next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Turns out it was just a 30-second timeout. Again, I'm going to add there for Kinlan Ace Hardware. Do some Christmas shopping down there. Got plenty of good stuff down there. It's not just hardware store. They got some good gifts, Yeti things. Got some cool gifts down there. Got sunglasses, got Oakleys, all sorts of good stuff there at Kinlan Ace Hardware. So check that out. So Warrior basketball out of the timeout after a rebound from Kobe Bradshaw, who checked in for the first time. And Kobe will remain in the game here at the guard position. Have to work on Gavin Jones. Moves right, uses a little pace here to get inside. Back for Williams. Mitchell's open. Williams to the free throw line. Didn't leave his feet. Looking for some help. Tried to drop it off for Mitchell. Ball's loose. Page stepped on the baseline out of bounds. 8th turnover for the Warriors. Warriors are just one pass from unlocking it. It's a 2-point game, though, 16-14. Good competitive action here in the opening half between the Warriors and Wolves. Stanton, drop it off. Archibald for 3, left side, got it. He takes on a lot, hadn't hit one yet, but it's got one now. That's the third 3 down for the Wolves. It's a 5-point game again, 19-14. Outside Williams. A lot of pressure here from Stanton. Trying to dribble it and poked out of bounds by Stanton. Williams has got to try to take Stanton on. If he dribbles once away from him, it's going to be a foul. Stanton's been all over the boards and a defensive effort guy out there so far for the Green River Wolves. Ball comes in for Bradshaw. Moves right. Behind the legs dribble here. Jones takes it away from Kobe at midcourt now and got to defend the other way. Shot up, no good. And coming in bounds, Jones. He was out of bounds. Didn't call that Archibald. Could hurt the Warriors. Didn't, though, as that shot's up and no good. Williams with the rebound for the Warriors. And into the front court they go with Bradshaw. Grant Page going to work on Demeret to the inside. That's not an offensive foul. That is a poor call to the inside. Demeret was moving backwards. I've seen better acting there from Sandra Bullock in a rom-com, but that's the way things go so far for the Warriors as Page will get tagged for his second personal foul. It's a 9-3 disparity in the foul category so far, Warriors against the Wolves. Kobe Bradshaw going to come into the game for the Warriors. Ball outside now for Archibald. Taylor's in there. That's got to be 3 seconds inside the paint. Still hasn't left it. Now dribbles down to the low block on the left side and finishes there. So apparently vacation on one side here for the looking at what's going on the floor. Williams to the right side. Spin move at the free throw line. Here's Cannon. Looking for a screen, has to go left side for Johnny Thomas. Ball to the inside, ball tipped away, stays with the Warriors. Avon Jones going to come in for Michael Williams. 2:23 to go here in the first half. It's the biggest lead of the day for Green River at 7, 21-14. It's a 10-6 quarter in favor of the Wolves as Stanton comes off the floor, replaced by Adam Robertson. Ball set to come in, does for Mitchell now. And he's almost has it poked away from him. Picked up the dribble, find it for Jones. Crossover, drives inside, protects it. Scoop layup, plus the foul. Jones heads to the free throw line there. Decisive action and the finish. Jones had a chance at a three-point play for the Warriors. Foul goes on Archibald, his first. And Jones finishes off the three-point play, banked it and rolled around there. So the Warriors finally get a whistle in their favor. Now they'll look to defend. Taylor quickly around Mitchell to the hoop. He had it blocked away. That's going to go against Mitchell. He kind of got beat on the first dribble, and it will be against Elias Mitchell, and that'll be free throws now for Taylor. Taylor 2 of 2 from the charity stripe so far. The Wolves just 4 of 8, though. Overall 50%. But Taylor's found the stroke. He's 3 of 3. 22-17. Second one looks good as well. It is. 6-point game, 23-17 after the three-point play from Jones. Then 2 free throws to answer for Taylor. Mitchell for Cannon. Now Jones gets it inside for Page. Works to the inside, works around his man. Hook shot, left it short again. And Page is having trouble here as Robertson picks up the rebound here for the Wolves. And now a foul again called on the Warriors, and that'll be on Johnny Thomas. That'll be bonus free throws the rest of the way here for the Wolves, and it'll be Robertson, the free throw line. Warriors just 6 of 19 from the field. Wolves 7 of 23 as Robertson knocks down the first, and free throws starting to hurt the Warriors. Again, free throw or foul disparity of 11-4, and Warriors have definitely earned a few of them. The offensive fouls put a question mark next to those ones. As Robertson goes 2 of 2, and it's an 8-point lead. So biggest lead of the day for Green River here on back-to-back trips to the free throw line. Cooper Cannon up ahead into the front court right. Looking to dribble, trying to work on Jones up top for Mitchell. Quickly for Page, steps through, back out for Mitchell. Shot from 3 on the way, too strong, long rebound comes out for Gavin Jones. Quickly up the floor come the Wolves, now driving. Fall away jumper for Taylor is no good. Cannon the other way for the Warriors, all the way to the inside, had it blocked away and then tipped out by Grant Page. Olin Barthelmess comes into the game for the Warriors. Number 14. Minute 10 to go. Warriors trail by 8. Need to get a stop here late on. Jones defended by Cannon. Backside cut here for Taylor. Swatted away by Grant Page there out of bounds. As Taylor was slicing to the bucket, but Page said no. Good clean block, too, because if it wasn't clean, that was foul number 3 on Page. Inbounds play here, going to be queued up. Number 20, Dylan Archibald. Ball comes up for Taylor. Give it for Stanton. Taylor down the lane, puts up a protected shot. Archibald on the backside gets a rebound and put back. So it is a 10-point game now in favor of the Green River Wolves. Mitchell, 45 seconds to go. Jones, deep three on the way. Back iron, no good. And Jones, another rebound here for the Wolves. And up ahead into the front court, tipped away by the Warriors. Now to play. It'll stay with Green River. 39 ticks left. Warriors offense has kind of dried up a bit here while the Wolves have found their range late on. Free throw line has helped as well. 10-point game. Warriors want to try to get a stop here and get a bucket of their own, keep it under 10 points. Stanton looking to go inside, almost taken away by Mitchell from Taylor. Now Jones, he loses the handle. Ball's out of bounds. Turnover on the Wolves. The Warriors needed that. I believe it's an even 9-9 in the turnover department here. Warriors bring Michael Williams in now. Going to bring him in for Barthelmess. Yeah, Barthelmess is going to come out of the game. So ball in for Cooper Cannon. 30 seconds to go in the half as Coop will bring it in the front court left. Give for Jones. Dump it to the inside for Page. He'll look to go to work. Almost taken away. Leans in and he knocks it home there. Grant Page found his range that time around as he worked on Taylor to the inside. Stanton for Jones. 13 seconds to go. Pushes into the front court right. Jones hassled now by Cannon. Give it for Stanton. Looking to drop off. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Archibald goes to the hoop. Outside at the buzzer for Robertson. Missed the shot. Too strong. 8-point game heading to the halftime locker room. Green River 27, Worland 19 in a competitive opening half. Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show your way next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland. For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
And welcome inside the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Green River 27, Worland 19 at the half. We're joined now by Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer. Coach, it was a trial by fire, and I thought the Lady Warriors opened up the game well. It was competitive. I think it was 11-6 at some point. Let's talk about those opening 4 minutes before we talk about the rest.
Sounds good. We have a bunch of kids out there that haven't had any varsity time this year, and I thought they responded really well. On the bus ride up, we were talking about positions, and because kids were in a lot of different spots. I mean, you have Annie playing a 5 tonight, which is usually Lily or Maddie, and then so you're missing those kids, and that really threw just what we tried to do defensively, change some things up. But I thought the kids that got in and were feeling good enough to run for a few minutes at a time did a really good job, especially to begin the game. Like you said, it was, close to begin with, and then they did a lot of pretty cool stuff in their offense, and we just couldn't respond.
Well, and Coach, talking about that offense and maybe even just breaking the pressure, it seemed like when it broke down and the Lady Warriors turned it over, it was almost like that last pass that would unlock it was just too quick. Like the decision was pre-made instead of getting it and then making the decision. It seemed like maybe it was some pre-made decisions trying to break out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we see pressure in practice, but you got to tip your hat to Green River. That definitely was a quick team, fast team with the basketball in their hands, and pressure-wise, just how quick their traps were getting on kids. And we were making those quick decisions where we were just catching and throwing it, and kind of hoping there for the best sometimes. And you have to look up the floor. You have to, the game gets quicker. The game gets quicker, but you have to slow it down. You have to slow down your decisions, and that's something that will come with time on the court. And these kids will get there when they need to.
Well, Coach, I know the final score is 51-9. I understand that part, but if you look at some of the players out there, I mean, you held Isabel Vasco to 11 points. I mean, she's been averaging nearly 20 a pop during that. Seemed like she's got a lot of speed. It did seem like if the offense had been flowing a little bit better, get a couple of those buckets to go, might have at least made Green River think about staying in that press or doing a couple of things a little differently.
That was frustrating because Annie had, quite a few good looks early until they kind of figured out that she was probably the best offensive threat we had on the floor, and then they put their best defender on her, and it made it tough in the second half. But, you get some of those buckets early and keep it a little bit closer. You allow some of those other kids to get in a scoring game, but we just didn't have enough offensive possessions to really stay with them with our turnovers. But again, great learning experience, and we'll only get better.
Well, Coach, it seemed like obviously you're going to need the three-pointer tonight. Didn't have any of them, and Kennedy had a great look to start, and it didn't go down, and that can always be for a player that can always kind of be that moment where it's like, maybe I'll wait a while, and it took her a while again to take another shot. Both shots were online, looked good, but it just seemed like she was a little tentative when I had a couple of looks out there.
Yeah, and, visiting with her after the game, it just has to be, when you're in, whether it's a starter or a kid off the bench, your first option is score, and that's what we need from her, and she'll get there. A little tentative tonight, but I think she'll be fine down the road. She just, every time that she has it in her hand, she's kind of like Miriam Gayton off the bench for us. If she catches it, I want it to go up because she's a tremendous shooter, and Kennedy will be fine.
This is the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show, visiting with Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer. Coach, any final thoughts on this one as you look ahead, as you got the Evanston Lady Red Devils tomorrow over at the middle school?
On paper, it should be a good matchup if we can get some kids to score tomorrow. Go home and watch some Rock Springs Evanston game after we get back to the hotel tonight, and come up with our game plan. I think we have until 2 o'clock tomorrow to kind of heal up, rehydrate, and get going again tomorrow. Without the JV games, because of our numbers, it'll be nice that, we'll have those 8-9 kids tomorrow.
Get some full rest. Coach, as always, appreciate you stopping by, and we'll chat with you again tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Jordan.
Head coach Mark Mortimer there. The Worland Lady Warriors 51-9 the final in that one as the Lady Warriors fall. They'll take on Evanston tomorrow. Warriors trail at 27-19 at the half. Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show rolls on the other side on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. The Washakie Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washakie County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washakie County, it's who we are. A message from the Washakie Prevention Coalition. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Whether it's a night out with friends and loved ones or a special occasion, Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland is your destination. With their mouth-watering menu, full bar, and friendly service, this dining experience will top your list. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Located at 1485 Road 13 in Worland.
For reservations, call 307-347-2695. Jeff's Green Hills Restaurant in Worland. And welcome back inside the Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show. Jordan McCamey with you. Good chatting with Worland Lady Warrior head coach Mark Mortimer again. Since people text me everything else, we were planning on covering the girls game. Girls team looks just a little bit different today. This weekend, it's not the full varsity squad. Some players that aren't always going to be in the varsity, but they're trying to find maybe that 6th, 7th player, that first, second, third player to come off the bench as the season goes along. So these are important minutes. We've discussed whether we're going to cover the girls or boys tomorrow. We'll kind of make a decision later on today. Initially, it was to cover the girls, but we'll make that decision and let you know early on in the morning tomorrow when we post all our broadcast links for the Worland-Evanston game. Again, it's a bummer because they're not a doubleheader. They're played at the exact same time at 2 different locations. So if I could split myself in half, then I would do it, but unfortunately not the case. Let's check in at the halftime stats here for the Green River Wolves in that first half. It was 8 points for Adam Robertson, 7 for Dylan Archibald, 2 for Garen Stice, 8 for Dax Taylor, and 2 for Jake Stanton. 3 threes down for the Wolves. For the Warriors in that first half, Avon Jones with 3 for Cooper Cannon, 4 for Grant Page, 1 for Lance Mitchell, and 8 for Michael Williams. 3 threes as well for the Warriors. Big difference in this game for the Warriors and Wolves. Wolves 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Warriors just 3 trips there, 2 of 3 in half number 1. It's an 8-point game heading to the second half, 27-19. Green River on top of Worland. Second half basketball coming your way next. That does it for our Washakie Prevention Coalition halftime show. This is Worland Warrior basketball, streaming live via Facebook, YouTube, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin and
from the moment.
Second half moments away here, 27-19 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Throw 8 minutes up there. Warriors and Wolves. It'll be Wolves basketball to start the second half here. Warriors come out with Jones, Cannon, Page, Mitchell, and Williams. For the Green River Wolves, looks like their same starting 5 of Demeret, Jones, Robertson, Archibald, and Taylor. Ball comes in for Robertson. Dribble top of the key, go outside now for Archibald for 3 to start it. No, but an offensive rebound again for the Wolves here. That one was by Dax Taylor. Another 3 on the way, no. Ball tipped out, speed race for it, and stepping over the mid-court line was Robertson. So 2 threes missed there, and then the Wolves turn it over at mid-court. So Warrior basketball here. Chance to cut into this 8-point lead. Cannon comes into the front court, defended now by Jones. He'll move to the right side, and a little hand check foul by Jones. Picks up his first. 27-19 your score. Williams will come to that far sideline to inbounds this one. Warriors might need to get a little bit of motion going as ball's in for Cannon to the top of the key. Looked backside, nobody home. Now Jones. Williams left side, holds things up, looks inside for Page, tipped all the way out for Mitchell, and traveling called on Mitchell. Awkward there. Thought it might be a jump ball as Robertson got his arms on top of it, but that's the way things go. So turnovers on each team to start the half. 10 unofficially for the Warriors, 11 for the Wolves as they quickly 2-pass up into the front court. Ball out for Jones to set the offense straight away here for the Wolves. Page and Demeret battling. Taylor gets it at the free throw line. To the bucket goes Jones, lost it on his way up, recollects. Outside now for Robertson. Demeret. Jones will reset the offense. Almost pocket pick there by Cannon. Jones will give it off for Archibald. Backs it out, 6:50 to go here in the quarter. Demeret for Jones. Thought about the three, now steps inside, out of room. Demeret straight away, three, up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Nice job skying high there was Elias Mitchell, and the Warriors come the other way with it. Jones, spin move, tries to go over the top looking for Page. Didn't get enough air underneath it, and another turnover for the Warriors. All the way the other way. Demeret, he tried to go for the jam, missed it. Now Taylor to the inside. Mitchell left his feet. Taylor able to lift it over the top of the defense there. So the Wolves pay it off, and now it's a 10-point game, 29-19. So Warriors unable to finish one side, and the Wolves do the other side. Mitchell for three, looking for it, left side, no good. And then nice job by Page to tap that out for the Warriors, and Jones will have the rebound for Worland. Dump to the inside for Page. He's hit there by Taylor, up and good. An and one opportunity for the Warriors here early on in the second half. Page has got 6 in the game now. Chance to go to the charity stripe here and make it a 7-point game. 29-21. Taylor picks up his second personal foul. Page on the way, up and good. Warriors 3 of 4 from the free throw line thus far. Cut the lead to 7, 29-22, 5:55 to go. Third quarter, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Driving ahead is Jones to the inside. Kick out Archibald. Takes on the three. Looks good. A little bit strong, though. And Page rips down a rebound here for the Warriors. Quickly up the floor they go. All the way to the hoop goes Jones, but he lost the handle on it on the way to the bucket. Out of bounds, turnover, Warriors. A few too many of those for the Warriors when they've had those run-out opportunities, haven't been able to cash them in. And now down the lane goes Archibald. Missed the shot. Actually, Robertson missed the short shot. Mitchell has a backside rebound again, and the Warriors into the front court left. Nice job by Cannon. All the way to the hoop. Scoop it up and good. Cannon saw a sliver of space, and he takes it to the hoop. Up and good. 5-point game. 5:21 to go. 29-24 Green River. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard back on the other side of the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. 5:21 to go here in the third quarter. Timeout by Green River. We're set to get back to action here. Green River basketball out of the timeout. Timeout taken by head coach Lori Ivy. And the Warriors come out with looks like the same 5 here. And same story for the Wolves as Jones goes to the left side. Robertson was open, passed up the 3, and now it's with Archibald. Archibald drives past Kobe Bradshaw to the hoop. Warriors got beat on the drive. Archibald finished at the rack, and he was fouled. And Bradshaw, who checked into the game, commits the foul there. And now a 3-point play opportunity this side of the floor here for Archibald, who's got 9 points in the game. He and Taylor have combined for 19 of the Wolves' 31 thus far. Stanton comes in for Demeret. And Zane Dodson into the game for Gavin Jones. Lefty sets, fires, missed the shot. Williams looking for it and couldn't rebound it over Stanton. Stanton somehow got the inside position on Williams, and it'll stay with the Wolves. So a bonus possession here. Another offensive rebound given up. Well, another offensive possession. Ball to the backside for Stanton. Lost it. Now working towards the baseline. Trying to work on Page. Out of room. Ball tipped around. Last touched by the Wolves and turn it over there. So Warriors fortunate. Get a stop there with some good defense. Didn't give anything up on the bonus possession. Cannon will work into the front court here against Dodson, move it to the right side. Still on the dribble. Looks for an option. Not much movement here from the Warriors. Williams with it, wants somebody to move around. Bradshaw now dribbles top of the key to the free throw line, back for Williams. Shot fake there. Straight away for Page. Now Mitchell, right wing, dribbles top of the key. He's looking to get it in for Grant Page, haven't been able to. Cannon outside, didn't close him out. On the way, it's good. Cooper Cannon from downtown. He's got his second of the game, and he's got 8 points in it now. It's a 4-point game, 31-27. Taylor to the hoop, missed the layup, got it on the backside, got his own rebound, and puts it up and good. Warriors, again, got to get better on the defensive glass, giving up a couple that way. Now Cannon all the way to the hoop, he walked with it. Pass fake, took a step, a second, and then the third before he went up to the hoop. 33-27 your score halfway through the third quarter here, and a good one. Archibald now for Robertson, spots up for three. That one caroms off the right side, no good. Saved in bounds, though, for the Wolves. Saved it in for Stanton, nearly taken away now from Dodson. But back up top for Archibald, and here go the Wolves again. Stanton holds just outside of the right elbow. Dodson trying to spin, he walked with it. He did walk with it there. Kind of turned his back, was trying to dish it out and lost it. Grant Page to the sideline here. Bolin Barthelmess comes in with the 3:37 to go in the third. Two-possession game here, 33-27. Mitchell into the front court. Now give for Williams. Stanton is trying to stick to him like glue, but he bumps him off of it there. Stanton with a foul. So Stanton picks up his second. Johnny Thomas in. Somebody's got to come out. So Williams going to come out of the game, I think, just for a little heat check there. He got a little bit frustrated, so head coach Tanner Hart protecting him. Ball comes in for Cooper Cannon, left corner. Pocket! He silences that far sideline student section with back-to-back threes. 6 points, 8 points in the quarter for Cannon. 11 in the game. It's a three-point contest, 33-30. Kick it outside. Shot fake by Dodson. Got inside his man. Puts up a little floater. No. And then Stanton. I think they're going to put it on Thomas. Or is it going to be on Stanton? It will be on Stanton. Back-to-back fouls. His third. So Thomas got undercut there. And the Warriors have it again. Chance to tie or get within one here as Williams comes back into the game. Warriors, if they're smart, I think you go at Stanton. I mean, he's a great defender, an aggressive defender, an aggressive rebounder as Barthelmess nearly lost it. Dive on the floor now, and it's a jump ball on the sideline. It'll stay Warrior basketball there. Low pass, tough one for Barthelmess to handle, so it'll be a baseline inbounds play. No, it should be a sideline inbounds play, and it will be. 33-30, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Timeout on the floor taken by head coach Tanner Hart. Full variety, 33-30. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 2:57 to go in the third, and a good one. Back on the other side of the McCamey Broadcasting Network. McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453. Teams break out of the timeout huddle here Warrior basketball out of it. Mitchell, Thomas, Barthelmess, Williams, and Cannon out here with it. Cannon looking for it in the corner. Williams has it, moves left wing, tried to go in for Thomas. Nobody tipped it there down low. Thought Archibald got a piece of it, but they say no. So the Warriors turn it over there out of the timeout. That's always a tough one, trying to dump it in for Thomas there. Not sure. Something came onto the floor from up top, so around the walking track. So apparently just had to get that off the floor. So smart stoppage there from the officials, and it'll be a sideline inbounds play as Page will come into the game for Thomas. Ball comes into the corner now for Reese Wild, and a foul now. Going to be called on Williams. That's his fourth. So Michael Williams going to have to come out there, kind of a cheap one on a hold. So Jones in. Archibald to inbound, gets it in for Taylor, straight away outside for Robertson, got the three. Can't let the one of the better shooters on Green River get that open. 36-30, 2:38 to go. Mitchell for Jones. Outside the perimeter, now drives all the way to the hoop, and he's fouled on his way up here by Dylan Archibald. 2 shots coming for Avon Jones. He's made a couple of aggressive drives to the hoop, so I like the decisiveness from Jones for the Warriors. Jones first is up and good, 36-31. Second one banks home there. Second bank home for Jones so far on the day. Ball up ahead, goes into the left side here for Archibald. Got around the Warrior defender quickly. Robertson again. And the Warriors now try to answer on the other side. Mitchell gets it out for Cannon. 2:15 to go in the quarter. Cannon all the way to the hoop. Scoop layup. No. Page had it. Bumped out of his hands and on the baseline. Should stay Warrior basketball and does. Mitchell to inbounds. Trying to get in for Page and do. He'll work on Taylor, falling away from him too much on it, just too much. And then a walk with it in the backcourt by Stanton. So the Warriors get a break there. They haven't had a ton of them in the game, but that one does go their way. Ball comes in for Page, back for Jones. Cannon. Left corner pocket three, missed it. Backside rebound for Mitchell. Look to get inside. Puts up the shot, up and good for Elias Mitchell. Nice little offensive rebound and putback. 4-point game, 38-34. Stanton to the hoop. He walked with it again. Garen Stice comes in the game for Stanton. Student section didn't like the travel calls back to back. And Jones brings it into the front court. Moves right. Gets it for Cannon. Drives down the baseline, puts it up lefty, no good. Fight for the rebound on the inside. Comes out now for Taylor. Taylor the other way for Wild. At the hoop, he missed it. Good job by the Warriors to come up with it. A jump ball here should stay with the Wolves. Nice job on the recovery defense by the Warriors. Denied the easy one. Archibald to inbounds. Ball comes in. Shot missed here. Ball over the top. Wild over the top of Barthelmess. He'll get tagged for the foul. That should be bonus free throws now. It's defensive. Should be 2 shots. Yep, should be shots here, and it will be. I think Bolin Barthelmess will take him. Third quarter is drug on a bit here with 7 combined fouls, some timeouts, minute 18 to go. Chance for the Warriors to cut this to a one-possession game with Barthelmess, and he knocks down the first. So Bolin with a point now. Second free throw, a little strong off the back iron. No good, but there's Mitchell with it backside up and good. Warriors get a bounce, and it's a one-point game, 38-37. Archibald, drop off now for Taylor. He wants to work here to the left. Spin move down the lane to the hoop, no good. Nice rebound by Mitchell. Quick outlet now for Cannon. All the way to the hoop, puts it up high off glass and home for Cooper Cannon. And the Warriors take a lead, 39-38. Archibald on the dribble, trying to work on Jones. Fell to the deck there. Jones got him that time with the body. As I say, first time might have just lost his balance, but second time Jones got his money's worth. So a sideline inbounds play here with 42.1 left in the third quarter. Robertson back into the game now. Ball comes in for Robertson. Moves here to the top of the key. Drop it off for Wild. Outside, Archibald for three. Got it. A lefty from downtown hits the shot, and the Warriors trail by 2, 41-39. Cannon lost the dribble here, and now it's he and Taylor on a foot race, and Cannon in behind it. Taylor the other way, up for 2. So the turnover and the bucket. 15 seconds to go. Warriors will now push into the front court, trailing by 4. Mitchell moves it right, drop off for Cannon. 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lost it, and now the shot won't get off. The Warriors turn it over, last possession of the third quarter. Good one, though, 43-39, heading to the fourth quarter here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School athletics. The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition. 8 minutes up on the scoreboard. 43-39 Green River, fourth quarter. Michael Williams back in here, defended by Wild, pushes into the front court. Now dribbles, swings it across for Mascaro. Crossover dribble for Gunner. Outside for Williams. Shot fake there, a lot of traffic in the same area. Ball tipped away here, and in the end, and it comes outside. Mascaro tried to take it away, and a foul, and Mascaro's going to foul out of the game just like that. And Little Man Syndrome strikes at center court as Mascaro had fouled out and was going to come onto the floor there. And now a technical has been called. Ken wasn't featured enough in the game thus far, so had to make a name for himself. So technical free throw will come in here for Archibald. Up and good for Archibald. And the second one is up and good, and the Wolves will have possession. So it's a 6-point game. And out of the technical, of course, Green River retains possession. So the Warriors trailing by 6, trying to deny here, and Taylor can't grab that on the inbounds. Not sure what happened there, but Robertson with it outside Archibald. Thought about the 3, now does take it on, way off, as it's trying to save it inbounds. Good hustle out there by Garen Stice, but he had stepped on the baseline before he had reestablished himself. So over to the Warriors now. Johnny Thomas, Cooper Cannon out there, Michael Williams, Grant Page, and Elias Mitchell. Give for Williams. Looking for a screen from Thomas all the way to the hoop. Puts up the layup, took a bump, didn't get the call though. And the rebound grabbed down by Green River. Now they'll push the other way with pace. Robertson for Taylor. Lost it. Now he's tied up across the middle by Johnny Thomas. And it'll go to the Warriors, I believe. No, it'll be Green River basketball because the Warriors had it to start the quarter. 45-39. Ball comes in for Taylor. Follow-away jumper, rolls around, got the shooter's roll there. Looked like it was going to fall off, but falls down 47-39. Warriors in need of a bucket here with 6:53 to go in the game. Here's Cooper Cannon. Follow-away jumper from 18 is good. Cooper Cannon, and now a timeout on the floor taken by head coach Tanner Hart, trying to calm his team down. 6:48 to go. 6-point game. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard back next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And out of the timeout, Green River basketball here with 6:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball in for Archibald, quickly up the floor for Robertson. Now give for Wild around Taylor, Robertson to the hoop, bumped off it by Cannon. That's a three-point play opportunity. Cooper got beat by a step, and Robertson went straight to the rack. He's got 15. Back to an 8-point game, chance of making a 9-point game here with the made free throw. And one is good for Robertson. 3-point play, 50-41 here. Warriors now need to find some offense and defensive combos here. Need some makes and some stops. Nearly taken away by Wild. Page with it. Cannon way outside. Thought about the 3. Now pulls up from mid-range again. That one rolls around. No good. Tipped out by Wild. Right into the hands of Archibald. Here comes Green River the other way. Archibald backs it out now with the left-hand dribble. Swings inside Taylor. What a cut to the bucket on Mitchell. And here come the Wolves. They lead by 11. It's a 9-2 run here in the fourth quarter. Warriors need something, and then Williams walks with it there. So the Warriors kind of lost the composure here in the opening 2 minutes and change here in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can come up with a defensive stop. Johnny Thomas comes into the game. See if they can find a stop here just to stem the bleeding, as Wild has it. Holds on the left wing. Trying to get it for Archibald and does. Thomas trying to defend. Archibald backs it out in the left corner. That's a legal screen there by Wild, but nothing whistled. Taylor to the left side. Give Archibald. Now a screen again, and that's going to be an offensive foul by number 20, Dylan Archibald. They didn't call the first one, so he thought he got away with that, so why not go for the full shoulder check? And Warriors force a turnover there on the offensive foul as Thomas tried to jump that screen. It was actually a smart play, so the Warriors trying to cut this lead back to single digits here. Grant Page has not touched the ball in a long time here for the Warriors. Got to get rid of it, trying to go for Thomas. Ends up in the hands of Page. He's defended out there by Stice. Lost it, stripped away to the hoop, up and good. It wasn't the prettiest drive. Lost it once, maybe twice, but finishes at the rack. And now the other side, it's Archibald. Thomas defending, trying to go to the inside. Taylor catches high outside. Archibald thought about the three, dump it in for Stice. Back for Archibald. Trying to drive, shut off at the free throw line. Tipped away there by Page. Good awareness down on the low blocks there as Wild was flashing through the paint. Ball comes in for Taylor. Outside for Robertson, missed the three, but Taylor saves it in. The Warriors have it quickly up now for Mitchell. Now ahead for Cannon, puts up a finger roll layup up and good. So the Warriors back-to-back buckets, cut the lead to 7. Outside it goes now for Archibald, looking for a three, got it. Warriors didn't close out the three-point line, and that's the 6-3 made here by the Wolves. And a officials timeout here, so not a timeout by either coach. Wild and Stice come to the sideline here. Stanton back into the game with his 3 fouls, so aggressive defender back in there. 10-point game after the Archibald 3. Mitchell outside. They're trying to free up Williams, and now a walk with it for Mitchell. He switched pivot feet. That's the 20th turnover on the Warriors, unofficially. Ball comes inbounds now for Adam Robertson. Half the fourth quarter left here. Warriors need some stops, and then Page got Demeret off the side of the face there. And Page trying to say, his bad, didn't try to get him across the face. Demeret walked away as if he had been challenged to a duel. Ball inside for Taylor, and now Williams had to let him go, and a scoop layup is good because Williams has 4 fouls, and Taylor knew it. It's a 12-point game, biggest lead of the day here, and outside is Cannon. Screen now, trying to bounce it in for Page, but Demeret read it. Now he thought he was in the front court, but gets it for Robertson. Crossover dribble. Warriors need a turnover. Timeout on the floor. Lori Ivy and the Greener Rolls take a full timeout. 57-45. Green River, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard back after this on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin Moberly Construction Company in Worland is a leader in road construction and service. They stand by their core values: integrity, commitment, quality, and execution. For over 60 years, when a project needs done right, on time, and on budget, the first choice is McGarvin Moberly Construction. This construction giant is a pillar of the Worland community and supports its local athletes. McGarvin Moberly Construction in Worland, 1001 U.S. Highway 20, 307-347-4268. Go Warriors! Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McKamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
And we're back here in Green River, 57-45. Wolves took the timeouts. Their ball out of the timeout. Warriors had cut the lead back to 6 here in the quarter, but it's been a little mini run here, a 6-0 run for the Wolves. Outside Archibald takes on the three straight away, missed it, but Taylor with the rebound. Mid-range jumper from the free throw line is good. He's got 8 points in the quarter and 22 in the game. Ball comes in for Thomas. So he'll push up to the right side. Stanton trying to hassle now. Thomas, one dribble, needs a little bit of help. Trying to find it. Goes up top for Grant Page. 14-point game, 3:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Warriors have played what I would say their best game of the season, but losing touch here with the Wolves. Thomas in the right corner, bounce it in for Page, works on Desmarais, up and good. Out muscles Desmarais there. 12-point game, 59-47. Ball ahead, Robertson bounces it around his man to Archibald. Wide right for Desmarais for three, right corner pocket. Took a long look before it went away, and that'll be Warrior basketball as it was poked out of the hands of Thomas. Cooper Cannon with it. See if the Warriors can break this to a 10 or a 9-point game here. Need buckets each and every time up the floor here with 2:30 to go. Michael Williams with Stanton on him, turns on him, goes inside, spin move there, puts up a shot, no good. A lot of contact in there. No whistle, though. It's Mitchell bounces it, tries to take it away from Robertson. Up ahead, it's Stanton. Passes man blocked away by Grant Page. Thomas protects it in the backcourt. Give it for Williams outside Mitchell. He goes past his man to the hoop. Shot up, no good. Backside rebound for Archibald. Warriors generated some good shots here, but just couldn't finish them. And now up the floor it goes Robertson. Left his feet. That's a travel with it. Not sure what's happening. My goodness. Whistles swallowed when they don't need to be, and Cannon almost took it away from Desmarais, but now it's Stanton, and he walked with it again, and he's blocked off again. My goodness. I know it's after 9 p.m., but I think the milk will stay warm out there, boys. We can keep this one going. 12-point contest. It's a dozen. Warriors got to get a stop with 1:45 to go, and they got to start raining them from downtown. Well, the inside, Stice missed the shot. Fight for it, and the Warriors can't get the rebound again, and Robertson probably just iced the game there with the three. So missed traveling calls and then a bad rebound, so the Warriors can't get the benefit of the whistle, but then they hurt themselves as Williams in transition can't get a three of his own. Robertson nearly lost it, but the Warriors can't come up with a three of their own, and Stice the other way is wide open for a cherry-picked bucket, and it's a 17-point game. Final score is not going to tell the whole story. 65-47, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, full timeout on the floor. Back next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
And welcome back inside of Green River High School. This one stretched out to a 17-point game. Warriors not going to end up on the right side of this one, but they did play, I'd say, their most complete game here late on. The Wolves, it's a 21-8 quarter. They've reined in a pair of threes, and Dax Taylor really got going here for the Wolves. Warriors into the front court right. Kobe Bradshaw with it. Looking for some help, finds it for Bolin Barthelmess. Up top, Thomas. Shot fake there. Pulls to the left elbow. Now Mitchell. Jones outside. Thought about the deep three. Now drives, goes past his man. Up and good. Plus the foul Archibald commits the foul there. Throws his hands into the air as if to say, who, me? But Avon Jones, a couple of good drives to the bucket. Crew Neighbors checks into the game for Elias Mitchell as well for the Warriors, and that was Archibald exiting the floor. That was getting some love there from the far sideline there with the student section. Stick around for the post-game show presented by 7-Up. We'll have a chat with Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart. Talk this one over. Warriors, I'd say they played three great quarters. The fourth quarter has gone against them a bit, 21-10 so far, and Jones can't hit that free throw for the and one, so it's a 21-10 quarter. Now Demeret with it, throws it up the floor and throws it away out of bounds. So the Warriors do force a turnover there. 19th turnover unofficially. Again with 49.3, 15, just too much to overcome, but Jones in, Thomas in, got Bradshaw out there, Crew Neighbors as well. So Bradshaw, Thomas, Neighbors, Barthelmess, and Jones for the Warriors. 45 seconds to go as Bradshaw dribbling with it. Defended here on the left side. Drop it off for Neighbors. Almost lost it. Barthelmess to the elbow. Drops it off the backside for Jones. Fall away jumper, no. Tap back up by Thomas. Almost in, but no good. Now the Wolves can come away with it. 25 seconds to go. On the sideline here, Warriors force a turnover there, force a man into traveling. That's number 2, Traven Kilpack for the Outlaws. So 22.8 to go, 15-point game, 64-49. We'll wrap this one up, kind of prep you for tomorrow's game, because whether it's the Warriors or Lady Warriors on the broadcast will start at the same time. So the Warriors with it now. Kobe Bradshaw outside right for Crew Neighbors. 15 seconds to go. Barthelmess to the free throw line. Outside for Jones. Now he'll take on the three. Faked it. Now takes it, but no good. And a backside rebound for the Wolves. And 5 seconds to go. That's going to do it. Jones will defend in the backcourt. That's going to do it. A quality game from the Warriors. It ends up being 15 points. I don't think that tells the whole story. At 64-49, Warriors fall. Post-game show presented by 7-Up the other way here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family. We weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com.
Welcome back inside of Green River High School. This is the post-game show presented by 7-Up on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Final score, Green River Wolves 64, Worland 49, and what was a competitive contest throughout. Warriors late on in that game, think they ran a little bit out of gas. Dax Taylor really got going, 8 points in the quarter, 22 in the game. Archibald was 17. Warriors kept them fairly quiet in the opening half, but between the two of them in the second half, they really got going. I think Taylor had 14 of his 22 in the second half, and then Archibald had 10 of his 17 in the second half, so they really did get going there. So the Warriors, good defending on one half, kind of got going in the second half, 64-49. The final. We'll wait for head coach Tanner Hart to come chat with us. I think he's on his way over here. will say again, I don't typically comment on this, but a little bit of a poor behavior from the Green River students section at the very end of that. The only thing that mars what was a really good game from start to finish in this one. Head coach Tanner Hart going to talk with us here in 30 seconds on the postgame show presented by 7-Up.
Knock, knock. The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine in the afternoon.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Welcome back inside the postgame show presented by 7-Up. Jordan McCamey with you, 64-49, the final. Worland Warrior head coach Tanner Hart with us. Coach, that's more what you were looking for from an effort perspective from the Warriors. It looked different than it did just 7 days ago.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I went into halftime, I said the effort's there. It's the execution, it's the crispness on some little things on defense and on offense, but the effort was there. And like I said, I know we're battling the sicknesses, and you could tell we're not moving our motion offense because we don't feel very good. And so guys aren't cutting, aren't screening, aren't moving away. And so, ultimately that hurt us a little bit, but it's just over-dribbling, execution on certain plays, forgetting certain plays. And then, of course, when you forget that 20 and 24 are out there, we wanted to take baseline for 24, and he got too many of those, and then 20 on the three-point line.
Well, and Coach, it just seemed like also, like we know that Taylor Ruckman's gone this week, and I thought your second unit showed well out there. I thought when their numbers were called because of the foul trouble for a couple of your starters, I thought that they were ready to go. There wasn't any deer in the headlights moment.
Yeah, I mean, we were lost on the Gunner foul. I mean, we had him at 2, and so we thought that was his 3rd foul, and then they're telling us it's his 4th. And so, I mean, that's on us as a staff to fix it, and that hurt our depth. But good opportunity for some young guys to come in, for kids like Kobe, Johnny Thomas, and Bolin Barthelmess to come in and give us minutes and get experience at this level. And I thought the kids played physical. I thought they went in and were working their tails off. But, that hurt us with that depth and those foul troubles with Mike and Gunner.
Well, and I saw about 1,500 pounds of pressure fall off the shoulders of Cooper Cannon when that first 3 finally went down and kind of opened it up, hit a couple more throughout the game. Seemed like he played looser, a little bit of that swagger back for Coop out there leading the offense.
100%, and we shouldn't let our swagger be dictated by a made shot or not. Good basketball players don't do that, but we know that on a scouting report, Cooper's a heck of a lot better shooter than 0 for 17 or whatever he was to start the season. But I told him the kind of threes he was shooting weren't good threes in the first tournament, and here he had some better threes. And you're absolutely right. He got things rolling after hitting a couple. That swagger did show up again. And like I said, he let me know before the game he was starting to feel really, really rough again. And so for him to kind of have that kind of performance, considering what he was battling, I thought was great. Some simple turnovers and execution from him. And so it's going to be exciting to watch him grow when we come back from Christmas.
Well, and Coach, seemed like Grant Page was getting more involved. Seemed like there was a lull of getting in the ball there, maybe like middle of the second quarter, the middle of the third. Seemed like couldn't get it inside to him. I know still missed some of those bunnies. I'm sure nobody harder on himself than himself, but it seems like starting to get in there, and he's starting to kind of go to work quickly instead of kind of the in and out game.
So the kid we saw in practice the other night, that's who we're demanding that we see all the time. And so he was battling, he was in there getting some good shots and still missed them. So he was very frustrated. I told him, you can't play frustrated because you're getting those really, really good looks. And if you just dig down and get frustrated with it, it's going to make it worse. So I said, I'm happy with you as far as getting those shots. Keep battling. They'll fall. And just keep doing what you're doing down low. And we wanted to run things through him, and we did have a harder time getting him the ball in the second half.
Well, Coach, we talked about it, 64-49 the final, but I don't think that tells the story. At multiple points, you had taken a lead. I believe it was 39-38. At one point, had taken a lead. Wolves go on a little run at the end. It's a 4-point game heading to the fourth, and it's a 21-10 quarter. I don't think the final score told the whole story about how competitive it was from start to finish here against 4A competition.
And that's what I told Coach Wyman. I shook my head because I was frustrated that I said that game was a lot closer than a 15-point basketball game. But, when we took that lead, little errors. Give up a shot, turn over the ball. I think they got a 3 out of one of them. I think they went on a 5-point run right there to finish off the quarter. And I think there was only something like 50 to 49 seconds left of there. And so those are things we need to learn from of how to take control there. We got the lead, get a stop, get a very good possession and a good look, and we didn't execute there.
Well, and Coach, I know that the boys work hard on it, but obviously I think that it comes down also maybe just a few too many second chance opportunities for Green River that ended up hurting you, whether it was a perimeter shot that goes down or a secondary shot that ends up going in. That might have just kind of been the difference on that tightrope throughout the game.
Yeah, 25 was out working us down there. He looks like he should be a really great football player. If he's not, I'd be willing to bet he is. Yeah. Tremendous athlete who battled down there. I mean, I told him, great job. And then 24 as a guard, what a stud athlete he is. I mean, he's a very nice player at the 4A level. Quick second jumper, and those two battled and got great rebounds for them and either buckets at the hoop or, like you said, kick out threes.
Well, and Coach, 9:15 here. I'm sure got to get the team into the hotel, get them rested up. Got a game against Evanston tomorrow. Any final thoughts on this one before we close it out and then move the attention on to the Red Devils?
Yep, we're getting better. Focus on the process. I told the guys we're not going to be standings watchers and look at the record and be record watchers, because we're going to take our lumps maybe and maybe have some ups and down moments, but we're battling through this, and like I said, I think it's making us a better ball club.
Coach, as always, appreciate you stopping by, and we'll chat with you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Head coach Tanner Hart there for the Worland Warriors, 64-49 the final. Post-game show presented by 7-Up wraps up on the other side here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School athletics. The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
And welcome back inside the broadcast post-game show presented by 7-Up. We're going to wrap things up here, take a look at the stats in this one. Final score 64-49. Favor of Green River. Their scoring went this way. Adam Robertson with 19. Dylan Archibald with 17. 4 for Garen Stice. 22 for Dax Taylor. 2 for Jack Stanton. Tells you how concentrated their scoring is in that game. I mean, truly you have 41 between Robertson and Taylor, then an add-on another 17, so 58 of their 64 from 3 players. So I think the Warriors forced them to concentrate, and they end up hitting shots. For the Warriors, 7 for Avon Jones. Thought it was Avon's best game of the season. 17 for Cooper Cannon. Hit 3 threes in the game. 1 point for Bolin Barthelmess, 11 for Grant Page, 5 for Lance Mitchell, and 8 points for Michael Williams. He and Gunnar Mascaro had some foul trouble today. Hopefully they'll find their ways back into more action tomorrow and limit those fouls on a Friday afternoon 2:40 tip-off. And again, was talking it over, got a few texts from people. I think we are going to end up covering the boys tomorrow. It's just with the girls team, they're just not at full strength, so we're gonna cover the boys. Looks like they've kind of turned a corner, and so we're going to cover that game for you tomorrow at 2:40 in the afternoon. 2:10 scheduled. McGarvin and Taylor pregame show will depend on how many broadcasters here are up at Broadcast Row, whether we're on right at 2:10 or if it's more like 2:20, 2:30 or right up near game time. It's just going to depend on what is going on there with the broadcasters that are here in attendance. Final score is 64-49 in favor of the Green River Wolves. Lady Warriors drop it early, 51-9 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. That's going to wrap up our coverage of the day here. Flaming Gorge Classic at Green River High School. Worland Warriors and the Evanston Red Devils battle at 2:40 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. McGarvin and Taylor pregame show at 2:10. Question mark. We'll see if we get on exactly at the right time, but we'll have it here from Green River High School. Final score one more time. Green River Wolves 64, Worland Warriors 49. And until next time, and there's always going to be a next time, go Worland Warriors.